No, I just hit it there now. Okay, it's yet another session of rescue inside Raxis. They are in Raxis. They are fully inside Raxis, but not quite there yet. Last time,
Turns out the Manicore's
the
name
party
is Raxis.
they ran so far away. They met up with the local constabulary, pink and blue colors, learned a little bit of the local color, pink and blue, and grey. They decided to just settle down, have a nice, quiet evening in the forest inside Cornelius's tiny hut, although it's actually a well-upholstered cabin. There were noises, though. There was encroaching things. There was an almost killed horse. Battle was commenced against a smattering of incredibly muscled elven creatures. Vast horns and antlers on their armor and their bodies. Some peeled away, some continued on, and they also have flanked with them two horrendous manticores, lion-esque bodies with large leathery wings, and humanoid faces with rows upon rows of jagged teeth. We've had a few rounds of combat. Everyone's still up, although some people are numbered. The house still remains. And so, battle commences again. We are at the top of a round with Siegfried. Last time, many spikes, many axes.
Yeah. Standard thing. Okay. Mini money mo. How stupid am I?
I can't answer that for you, even though I know the answer.
I'm going to move up onto that dead body.
Alright, I'll move that dead body.
Oh, it mysteriously floated away. I mean,
Are you going to strike the one that is they're currently hacking away at Wolfgang?
Yep. Seeing as I get advantage because there's two of us.
You've got advantage on all of them. They are recklessly swinging. That is a clear and solid hit. Unfortunately, she is raging. So while you drive it in, there's a flex, and you almost feel the sword pulled out of your grip as it gets lost in the mighty fuse.
weird flex, but okay.
This is quite relevant to me reading Conan lately. I should go on about their panther-like grace, their cat-like reflexes, and their wolfen speed. Conan was either an amazing wild man or a furry.
Why not both?
You drove in for 13 points of damage. What you got next?
Oh. I'm going to disengage and step one step back.
Remember, you can just walk into the hut.
Yeah, your point.
Your horses cannot, however.
Yeah, which is the reason why I'm out here.
Good. Think of the animals.
If I die for horses, I'm never forgiving you.
So
I
at the
think
end...
it's not so much the horses, that's what the horses are helping pulling.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Next turn. Further up in the woods, up to the north, there are yells. There are calls out. Let's see here. Nope, she's inside. Anyone outside? Castalia, Siegfried, Malgern. Do you guys speak Elvish?
Cool. Yep.
Ugh,
Do you?
I feel slightly dirty.
Siegfried has Alvin.
What you're picking up on is incredibly broken, and there's a lot of gaps in between that are filled with other words. It doesn't feel like it's the complete language. It's some very degenerated kind of it. But it's mainly... most you can really glean is from the right and attack.
Joy! Reinforcements are coming.
Also, Joy, it's the Barbarian's turn. Let's see here. suppose they would hack the doggo apart. This
The
one's
wolf's
going to charge
flesh.
in, go reckless and rage. And no, this one got stabbed actually. She's going to go for that. This one's in a frothing madness, going to bash at the walls of the hut. They're all going reckless, of course. Because why wouldn't you, really? So let's see here. Oop, let's shrink down this sheet so it doesn't cover up the dice rolls. I could do with a bigger monitor. Okay, so 2 at Malgern, 2 at Wolfgang. First, Wolfgang. I think it's only the 1 hit. Then 2 for Malgern. Another
And one
hit.
hit.
Wow, min damage, basically.
Nice.
Not good. Okay, and this one for Siegfried. Hey, that's nice. I like that. Let's see. This one's also going to charge in. And she just has the movement for it. Let's see. How much is Siegfried dead by? Hey!
That's 10 damage.
Okay. Now comes the other 2 hits against you. As they just swing wild, frothing madly. There's not a lot of clarity in their eyes. Oh, there we go. There was a bit of a lag there. But that's still 2 hits. 18. On the dancing boy. As he just...
Now,
Yes.
for that, I'm seeing as that second hit would have been, I would have been already unconscious. Is that 2 deaths?
I'll say no, because she's still swinging wildly as you fall. It comes close to trimming off the Castalia's nose, but there is now no Siegfried standing between them. Let's see here. Is that all of them then? There's this one who bashed against the wall, does nothing. Cornelius.
Okay. So, last time when we left, before we left off, I had hoped you people would have started moving out of the house to position yourself.
Oh no! What we did was we'd move out and then we'd move back in to not die.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen much longer, because otherwise I'm just stuck in this house not being able to do anything. But, Sazul, I am going to grant you one little favor. To not get your scaly hides cut into pieces. I'm gonna walk up to you, put a hand on your shoulder, put great invisibility on you.
Now, is the
Okay.
hut concentration?
Yeah, so the hut is going to disappear now,
There is now no
because I
hut.
was going to leave. No, actually, the hut wouldn't have been concentration. It's a ritual spell.
Well, I'll look it up anyway. Continue with your turn.
Yeah, so
Does
you...
that disappear? That invisibility disappear when I attack?
Nope.
No.
You are fully invisible for 1 minute.
Okay, it is not concentration. The hut is still there.
So as long as I'm not knocked out of concentration, you can walk around completely unmolested. Unless, of course, you discover where the source of pain is coming from when you start shooting. So, good luck!
Now the hut is gone.
Yep.
Also, troop follows. Considering Cornelius did nothing to attract attention, neither is he.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up. From the tree line come the archers. Once more drawing back their bows. They see now that there are weaker looking targets where the hut used to be. Well, they see one of them actually. And let's see here. They can't really make out Cornelius. There's a lot of horses and bodies in the way. One of them Siegfried's. So yeah, they see what's not getting attention and fire off. Let's see, 3 of them, all at rain.
Oh hell!
2.
Never mind.
Oh.
Valgurn finds this acceptable.
They're not going reckless.
Oh.
That's only 2 hits.
Oh.
Yeah. Although the
Well, it was 2 hits anyway.
yeah, that wouldn't have hit anyway. There we go. 12 damage on the cleric as arrows thud in against your cloth
Tis
armor.
but a scratch.
And minus 20 speed.
Nah, just the one reduction of
It
10.
doesn't stack, I don't think.
They're not as well made as the Knoll arrows.
That was nasty.
It was. And then they draw back. Malgern. You
Alright,
heard a
I'm
thud,
pissed.
a familiar thud. You've heard it quite a few times now. You're not surprised when you glance out of the corner of your eye that Siegfried is on the
No,
floor.
I don't even glance. I already know. I'm just like, yep, there it is. This was expected. If they want to be reckless and start throwing around attacks, I can do that.
No, you
I'm gonna
can't.
start.
You can throw around attacks, but you can't be reckless.
I'm gonna start with the one on the left.
That is a good hit. A solid 6 damage.
You continue hitting the one on the left.
She barely even responds. That's another hit.
Yeah, I know.
Good 4. So, you're scraping away, but it is taking time to hack through this. You're not even hitting the armor, you are hitting flesh, and you're seeing skin fall. But even with your magical blade, you are having to push to try and get through these fibers of muscle.
Yep, it's frustrating me so much. I'm gonna action surge and continue the beatings.
Beatings will continue until morale improves.
Oop.
Yep, need another strike from you. Oh, also, I forgot, all of these were advantage.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting this. Basically, whenever you guys are hitting these lots, you're all advantage, so make your toggle. So, Malgern, you get to give me 4 more rolls.
Yeah.
Just in case of a crit.
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Hey.
So I got one crit.
So you didn't miss once, and you got a crit on one of them. So, give me your crit damage. We'll take the 11 from the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take that second 11, make it a 12. Ooh.
You did 11 damage that turn with your furious rage.
Yeah.
But you're carving
Starting to
through.
get pissed. Yeah.
You're thinking,
They'll go down one of these days.
yeah, maybe she's not going to survive this encounter eventually. But for now, she's swinging wild.
I know. I'm just not getting as much as I want off of these.
Well, you didn't ask nicely. You got your bonus. Got your movement.
I'm going to shove this one
Away or on the floor?
on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, my internet is lagging. It takes a few seconds for shit.
Nope, she doesn't make it.
No.
So,
Close.
so onto the ground.
Wait, how? Oh, she takes disadvantage?
No, she takes advantage. 16
Yeah.
plus 4 doesn't beat 25.
Oh, I'm looking.
Yeah,
okay.
it's because of how I'm rolling it. 'Cause I don't
Okay.
actually I don't have stat sheets for these guys. I just have her attacks, because that's the important part. She's on the ground.
Because I saw an equal 26, and I
Yeah.
thought she beat me.
Alrighty, Rain.
Oh boy.
You feel slightly punctured.
I'm not particularly thrilled.
Walk it off, elf.
And all the
You
elves look at you.
No, not you.
You realize you may be in the wrong crowd for elf abuse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You may
Siegfried
come to
brings
elf
it around
harm.
again.
When you end up in the wrong bleachers in a soccer game.
I'm going to move over because I recall we could stand next to the horses. And I'm going to help horse Siegfried out.
It's a theme.
I hear cat.
Yes.
Cat was walking towards cleric keyboard, so I put Cat back on table with like.
Siegfried, you're conscious again. You've got 18 health. You're on the ground, and there is a very tall elven woman standing above you. Also, as you look to the side, there's one not so tall as she's on the ground, frothing and staring at you.
Usually you gotta pay double for that kind of action, buddy. You're getting this free.
You've been up against giants and other creatures, but you've never quite felt so small.
It's just my life.
Still got your bonus, still got your
What little
movement.
there is of it.
No, I'm not going anywhere because if I do, then attacks of opportunity. Wait, yeah, attacks of opportunities. So no.
One.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
I
not
mean,
doing-
Pufflesworth is seeing a fight here.
No, no. Can I yank him back? Not.
You can
Not
try.
Defend
Alright, that's
mommy.
strength, right?
Yep.
Or animal handling, wouldn't it be?
Strength athletics. I mean, you could, I suppose, at spur of a moment, you don't have time for animal handling.
True.
And she hasn't taught him important lessons yet.
I feel like this has been a
No.
long... Okay, yep. Go,
He
Pufflesworth!
gets his moment.
Moment of shine. You can do it, Pufflesworth.
I mean, he has advantage.
That doesn't help.
He's going to try real hard and go for the feeble beak bite. He hits!
Hey!
He does no damage.
Expected. I'm just more like no because then now people will pay attention to him.
Yes. Zarzul, you are invisible. You are like the wind. It's actually kind of weird to look down and not see yourself.
Yeah, this could actually cause problems, but we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
I could see how that would be.
Well, it's not about him, it's about his companion.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm gonna move up here,
The
For a
wolf,
moment.
yes.
and I'm gonna put an arrow in the manticore. Just because there, and probably needs
because
to
it's
die
nasty.
before it runs away.
Yeah. You have advantage. I'd say that hits, yeah. Just need to double check something here. It is. Keep going. Let's see here. What's your damage?
Only 7.
I mean, hey, it's damage. And let me just double
Okay,
check something.
next question. Can Wolfgang actually see me?
No. The whole point of invisibility is that you cannot be seen.
Okay.
I will
Excellent.
let you go for a perception roll, though, because he saw the arrow. Well, not an arrow. He saw a chunk of dirt and dust and sand smash into the side of a manticore. And you know, dogs can follow fast-moving objects. Yeah, he doesn't know you're there.
Okay.
So, Manticore's turn.
Is Siegfried still on the ground, or is he up?
He is awake, but on the floor, prone.
With 18
Okay.
health.
So you got your bonus, still get your movement.
Yeah, just tossing up my what to do.
Let's see
Right.
here. Just double checking.
Got
You might have
bonus or
gotten a
not?
little bit more damage on that. Invisible. See conditions. See also unseen attackers and targets. Alright. I've got 2 segments to look at in here in the appendix.
Unseen attackers. See also invisible.
That happens. 195, 194. Ah, okay, there we go. Okay, it's just advantage, not extra damage. It also has a vague idea of where you are, but it cannot see you. What are you doing, Zarzul?
Let's see. think I'm gonna hang around where I am at the moment.
Because you're kind of in the
Maybe it
perfect
doesn't
position to be
hit.
doing hit and away tactics.
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, also, we have to do... I forgot about this. Give me a stealth roll with advantage. To see how hard you are to detect. Pretty hard to detect.
Does my party think I've run away from them now?
They have no clue you're there. They've seen the Earth and Arrow go past, but they didn't even know your bow did that.
I mean, half the party know you're still here.
Yeah.
I assume that you're here.
Pufflesworth has no clue that you exist. He has no object permanence yet. Come on, Webgun. Finish your turn.
I think I'm just gonna move slightly up to this tree and sort of hide around it, as it were.
Okay. This thing sails in the air a bit further. And it's going to try to spike. It saw what was done horribly to its companion, and it's on normal. It's going to try to launch a couple of spikes at Castalia.
Right?
1, 2, 3. Man, I am
So
on
hit.
fire today.
So I believe that's 2 concentration checks.
Well, luckily none of them push the DC above 10.
Okay, so 2 concentrations?
Yep, 2 con saves.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Correct? Oh, Hex is gone.
Alright, let me just this.
Quick
That
question.
is-
My luck sword, can I re-roll somebody else's rolls or only my own?
Only your own or something attacking you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, got it.
And yeah,
Oh,
that is...
actually, hang on. Castalia, do you still have your inspiration?
Can't inspire herself. That's a high-level bard skill. It's meant to be given away. It also... I mean, you have to roll a full 6 anyway, but yeah, it can't be used... I don't think it can be used on saves.
No, I think it's only ability checks.
Yeah,
Oh,
ability
okay.
checks and attacks. She'd have to be an actual
Okay.
bard to get to that sort of level of stuff. This is just given by the
Okay.
clothing.
And I don't think Siegfried gave me advantage that turn.
Nope.
No,
Oh,
I
he was
used
busy.
it for the disengage.
Yeah, he was busy. It's fine.
Yeah. Plus his advantage, his help command doesn't help on saves.
Ah.
So yeah, that thing launched its spikes. You take a hefty amount of damage, 17. This one, still horribly wounded. Still pissed off that someone hit it again, but it's still going to fly away to the north. Wolfgang.
Wolfgang isn't completely sure what's going on at the moment.
To be fair, it's a very simple situation for Wolfgang. He's surrounded by people who have big, nasty axes.
He's been here before.
And he's a little
So-
short-trimmed on the flanks.
So he's going to bite the one on the ground, seeing it's close to the
Okay.
proper height.
Clear hit. Number 5, piercing. Anything else from the wolf?
Oh, it isn't going to move at this point. Actually, it could.
You could
Do
risk
something
it.
Stupid. Give Malgern more room to move in.
Okay. Castalia.
Hmm. Well, we have a severe.
You've all noticed, but they're not really reacting well, or not reacting a whole lot to basic physical damage.
Well, no, they're.
Yeah, but I mean, in character, you're noticing it's taking a lot just to try and hack them down normally.
Yeah. Well. Gonna lash out at this one first. If it falls down, then I'm gonna go for the one next to Siegfried.
Are you on the one on the ground then?
Yeah.
Okay,
I should be rolling with advantage.
you should.
Alright,
never
just gonna
roll?
roll that again.
Okay, and now never with advantage.
Oh, so that doesn't. Oh,
Oh, that hits, yeah. Yep, both hit. So let's see here. That is -6, -5, and then the poison damage does its full 4. She is bloodied. She is pissed. Very pissed. In fact, more pissed than bloodied. If there's any way to describe her really, I'd say angry.
body pissed off.
Yep. And she did not like taking that from some slip of a girl in a slip of silk. Still got your bonus, still got your movement.
I don't really want to move, and I'm done.
I mean, you'd only take one attack opportunity and it would be at disadvantage.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to leave where I am.
Yeah, I'm just pointing
I'm
out.
defending the horse.
Siegfried.
Yes. Well, I'm going to stand up for a start.
It's a good start. Alternatively, you could just try to crawl away, maybe deceive, pretend you're still dead.
Yeah, but then my party might get a bit antsy at me.
Could they blame you for
But
this?
I'm
really?
going to show Puffleworth how it's done. At least I hope I'm going to show Puffleworth how it's done.
It won't be hard to hit them.
He said
Got
confidently.
anything else your turn?
I'm picking 13. 13 is not enough.
13 is not enough.
I'm going to re-roll that if I can.
You can. That's a hit. 17 is a clear hit. As you drive into her, and again, you're expecting to just go right through the organs, and then there's this horrible jarring moment when your elbow stops, and the blade stops, and she just seems to be looking at you as you try to get her in the midsection.
Yeah, knew this was going to happen.
She's kind of dense. Possibly in other ways.
Yep. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try and help Pufflesworth so he gets it. No, basically, we almost got advantage on everything.
Well, I mean,
I'm
this-
going to.
your help will also give him advantage on a
Droop
skill
is getting
check.
Droop's going to get my help this.
So you call out to Droop, do you?
I motion to Droop to mind pike something.
You see his head peek out from behind corners. What? And that's your turn?
Drew,
Yeah,
Any movement?
yeah, I'm not moving.
Okay, you could. I mean, the other people around you are more armored.
Yeah, I know, but still, I have some misguided thing of.
Some misguided. We'll just go with that. You're misguided. There's more clattering and calls of battle, and also you can see in the north, there's suddenly a localized frost storm. It's smaller than Sleet Storm, which you've seen Cornelius cast out a few times, but it looks heavy. There's chunks of ice smashing down into the trees. Alright, time for the Barbarians again. Let's see. Same thing again. 2 for Wolfgang, first of all. So that's 6 points on the wolf. And these two are from Magern, as these women are just hacking away savagely. Hey, another hit on the dwarf. 12. Let's see here. This
Opposing
one...
disadvantage doesn't work here.
Well, it does.
Well, yeah,
No.
but I'm looking at the numbers and I'm going, ugh,
Yeah.
mattered.
No, I will roll again.
Fine. Fine.
Okay, and then this one is just going to swing, not even get up. She's just going to keep swinging, and she's going to go for Castalia. I believe a 19's a
Second
hit.
one hits.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Ooh, nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Can I impose disadvantage on that one?
You can.
I will.
All right, let's swing again. 15 is a miss, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
Ah,
Yes, it is.
it's like, that's a chunk of damn.
Better,
Thank
that
you.
armor was meant to be good.
Yeah. It's like, I have armor, I can take the hits.
Now, Siegfried. Siegfried.
Yeah, we know what's about to happen.
She really wants it to happen. I believe you're still up.
Yeah, seeing as I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge on that. That's 17, right?
Yep.
Yep. 1 HP.
Yep, Malgooned.
Let's see. Hang on. There was actually one more to do before Cornelius' turn.
And I'm just waiting for a thud, but the thud never comes.
Oh no, the thud's about to happen.
Oh,
She sees a wild animal that bit at one of them. That's a hit. 12 slashing on Pufflesworth. He's almost knocked aside. Another 11 on Pufflesworth. Let's take a look at his health.
No.
It's 23.
didn't react. Do you know what's happening?
Yes, I do know what's happening.
Rain, you were
I
almost
don't-
pulled off your
react.
feet by the massive Pufflesworth being smacked around by these axe blows. But his paws are still on the floor and his eyes are still open. And he's mewling pathetically.
Aw.
Oh no.
He has 2 HP, gentlemen.
I know.
Something
I know
tells
what
me
this
he's
means.
about to blow a spell slot. Son of a bitch.
I also know what this means. It means Siegfried is not going to heal this turn.
Not by Rain. Cornelius,
I-
it's your turn.
Yes.
I feel like he's metagaming this because he knew. It's like, how can I keep Siegfried from getting healed? That's right.
No,
I'll
it's
beat
just
up
she
the
couldn't get
owl.
round to him.
I want to see if I can make sure that we at least don't get any more damage from the archers. So around here, I'd like to put a sleet storm.
Okay. I forgot to put the tokens out. Okay, hang on. I gotta kill the dice roll bit so I can go to my uploaded images because they're full of spoilers. Just shitloads of spoilers. Alright, and put it on the map layer. Sleet Storm. How big is Sleet Storm again?
It is a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius, centered on a point I choose within range.
Okay, yeah, that looks about... one more drag. So, Cornelius, where would you like to put it? Here, I suppose? Maybe here? It's a big spell.
Let's do this.
Something like this?
Yeah, somewhere like this.
Okay.
So now it is now heavily obscured, and let's see.
Creature. Okay, so it doesn't come up until their turn.
And when they start, they have to do a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, that'll happen.
And I'm fine right here. I don't know about Droop if you want to do my pike.
He kind of needs your permission because he's going to draw attention to you.
He has my attention. Not my attention. He has my permission. Also my attention, but right now it's just permission.
He's kind of conflicted. He's not sure on who to cast, but he will try it. He brings open his spell book. He starts flittering through it. There are little notes and shredded bits of paper coming off it as he goes through. He tries to find the spell in a panic. He does not find Mind Pike. So instead he casts whatever he can very quickly.
Come on, Sheepstorm.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So I believe this was a... I can't remember now. I should have put that in. Hang on, maybe I've got it in the notes. Birth Tremors is a... Damn it, I could have sworn I put the spell in. Okay. But it's a 20-foot radius, and he put it on the one who was attacking Siegfried. That is everyone, including the horses. And Zarzul. You all feel very strange. It's going to be a con save from everyone here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, am I at a disadvantage? Because I hope not.
No, it's a save, not a check.
Okay, good.
Yes!
Okay.
I toss a look to Malgern and just nod. We've been through this rodeo before.
As you both sort of bring your legs out a little bit and just sort of stretch for a moment.
my combat posture just...
I like Siegfried.
Oh.
Yeah, there was this clank when your knees came together very quickly. That one actually made it. This one didn't either. And this one made it. So he's managed to disable 3 of the elven women.
Nah!
Now,
I mean, kind of a...
And
It's a Pyrrhic victory.
2 of your horses are going into labor. They are very displeased, very grouchy.
Yeah.
Especially the one that's a stallion.
Yep. So yeah, you all managed to keep it together, except for Siegfried. Siegfried, you're having a baby. It feels like triplets. You're reduced to half your movement. You've got 1 action or a bonus. So, good luck there. Cornelius, Droop just cast that.
I'm very impressed, and also I noticed that his good assistant makes sure that his master is exactly not hit.
That was entirely accidental. He was just casting on her. There's a lot of odd noises happening right now. It's kind of changed the tone of battle. There's a lot of gritted teeth. Any more movement from you, Cornelius?
No, I'm fine
Okay.
right away here.
Let's see here. They all fall down.
Yep.
Doesn't do any damage, though, does it? Or does it cold damage?
No, it doesn't do any damage. It just obscure and, yeah, makes movement difficult.
Okay, they all fall down. I mean, the weird thing is they can just get back up again.
Yeah, but I'm guessing that's gonna take actions from them.
It's just half your movement.
He gets knocked down, but he gets up again.
But here's a weird thing. I'm pretty sure you can actually make attacks with a ranged weapon without disadvantage. Let me see if it specifies. Have a think on what you want to do here while I double check this, because I'm not entirely sure. Nope, just attack rolls, so it's a blanket. Okay. It's a weird thing you can't get into a prone position with your crossbow for a better aim. Also, more importantly, is it's obscured. They can't see shit right now.
Yep.
So they do get up, and they move
Mm-hmm.
the 2 squares that they can. As they head back to the forest. Malgern. You're looking at an expression you weren't expecting to see on your foes' faces, as they're just sort of puffing up their cheeks and blasting air out at you. There's a lot of unpleasant breath right now.
It's fine. We've been here before.
You have, but the thing
I'll-
that had happened to wasn't human looking. So it's a different feel right now. Also,
Yeah, I'll deal.
there's a lot of weird neighing and whinnying behind you as well.
I will deal with Droop later. Now it's not the time.
I think we'll just deal with it by alcohol later.
I'm actually gonna push through this. We're gonna push through this. We're just gonna
Something
kinda,
getting pushed through, all right.
yeah, squint our eyes so I don't see the expressions. I can still kind of, and we're gonna swing at the one on the right that's already bloody. We're gonna try our best.
It's a hit. She is still alive. She's not.
Still.
She's not close.
Super.
She's
super
close to
awkward.
something else, but she's not close to death.
Yeah, super awkward. We're gonna.
It's really awkward.
This is. Ugh.
Like, it's a good thing she's easy to hit because you really don't want to focus on what you're looking at right now.
Out reaches the sword again, just kind of like I'm turning my head while swinging, like. Ugh.
She's nearly gone.
Oh.
You can still shove them around. I mean, they're going to be experienced with pushing in a second.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna shove this one down so I don't have to look at her anymore.
Okay, she still has advantage on it. Because it's not Dex, it's Athletics. Nope. You shove her to the floor. I'm guessing.
Yes.
She falls in. There is an unholy yell from her, and she is looking at you with pure fucking hatred. You caused everything to move around, and it is uncomfortable as shit.
She's giving me the look of, this is your fault.
You
I'm
did this
like-
to me!
It's super awkward. Just, oh god.
They have no idea what happened to them,
Oh,
but it's
God.
your fault.
Yeah. That's it.
Rain. You are... Oh, hang on a second. I forgot someone.
Oh no.
Hey, Pufflesworth made it.
Oh nice.
All right. Okay.
You are very glad you shook that off.
Oh, I forgot something. Sasu, just to mention, next turn you might want to move to another position because you're not invisible any longer.
Oh, concentration, that's right.
Yeah. I forgot Sleep Summer's concentration spell.
I want to fix Pufflesworth. I want to fix Siegfried. I want to fix Malgern.
Can you?
I want to fix myself.
You're beyond. You're beyond.
Yeah,
fixing
you're
them,
beyond,
so
but, you know,
Yes.
it's patchwork is what we call it.
And then Castalia and Wolfgang.
Triage. Yeah, there's a lot of red dots on the field.
A lot of you get 10.
Hey, thank you.
But you know that when she was casting it, she was only looking at Pufflesworth.
Yeah.
And just swinging the hand back to flick at you a lot as well.
No, I realized Siegfried needed some help.
All the help he can get, in a way, really.
Yeah, for some reason. Oh wait, that's a bonus.
Oh, we
action.
know the reason.
So,
You've still got your hitting.
yeah, so I'm gonna smack the one that's in front of me. Who dared to touch my Pufflesworth?
Is that what they're calling it these days?
And for some strange reason, I keep rolling at a disadvantage. It's supposed
That's
to be
fine.
advantage.
12 still doesn't hit.
Yeah, he.
As you
he's
just
smart
bring
enough to
all
know
of your might, your strong might to bear, and there's a bunk, and you're done.
Just the fast swinging mace animation. Tink.
Zarzul. Oh, hang on, actually. Pufflesworth's annoyed. Pufflesworth didn't like that. Pufflesworth wants to run.
Okay.
Oh no!
Hope you're strong
heck.
enough for
Could
this.
this be the end of our hero?
No.
Pufflesworth is going to drag you to here, and there's 2 attacks of opportunity.
Hell.
Oh.
There are no
Bomb
penalties
attacks.
to having a Pufflesworth. None
No
whatsoever.
repercussions whatsoever.
Luckily, they can't do the reckless attack. So, that one was from the one not on the
Oh.
ground. This one is. Or, did she get up?
Oh.
No, she got up again, so yeah, that's just a little 9. That's a normal miss. So that's 6 in the back of Rain because of Pufflesworth.
She would have fallen over if Pufflesworth wasn't pulling her, so keep her upright.
Zarzul. You're in the open,
Yes,
you're quite
Zazul's
exposed.
currently feeling very exposed out here.
To be fair, you're the only one... Well, you and Cornelius are the only ones not swarmed by other creatures.
Also, isn't he
Yeah.
experiencing tremors?
No, he was... At,
Oh, he did pass. Okay.
he passed,
Yeah,
yeah.
he passed.
All of you passed, sadly.
Thought one of us failed, but yeah, mistake.
Siegfried did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, just for something different, I'm going to Sacred Flame the injured elf berserker.
The one on the ground?
Yep.
Okay. Even with disadvantage, he still passes.
Oof.
As a little puff of
Yeah.
blue flame kicks up just where she's rolled.
Oh well, it's worth a shot.
It was. It was worth a shot.
But
By the way,
because, Wolfgang can see me now,
he can.
Wolfgang's going to bite that one.
That's a clear hit.
Nice. Good dog.
3 damage as he starts to chew at her leg as she's trying to... You know, she's making whiff noises as well. And just sort of shaking him around. He comes off the ground very easily as she's just kicking around. Anything else for you, Zarzul?
I'm considering options of movement.
Hmm.
I think I'll move down here for the moment.
Okay. It's the
Hello,
Manticore's turn
friends.
now.
Making friends wherever you go.
I was just laughing at how Coral was very deliberately moving that token down.
So you can see it step by step. Ooh, that's a good hit. Very piercing, and then after the weird humanish maw chomps on you, it comes out with 2 swipes. Hey, it hits. There you go. 15 damage total. As it just starts to maul and paw you around. You're almost getting smacked away. Not a lot of body mass in a kobold. This one... Oh, actually. It also... You hear this large thud in among the sleet storm.
I just sigh. 'cause I
And
know
just the
exactly-
sound of an angry cat.
You hear this very weird grumbling rolling sound, and then just very large, heavy, deliberate, pissed off footfalls. Wolfgang! Your turn has begun.
Wolfgang is going to continue nibbling.
Just a nibble, just a taste. That's it. In general, it's pretty much always a hit. She's almost gone, but not quite. Nearly malgurned, in fact. Any movement?
No.
Okay, Castalia.
Alright, is she still on the ground?
She is.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, if you're gonna
Can I
Eldritch
shoot?
if you Eldritch Blaster, that'd be a disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna try doing more.
But then it'll be a straight
blast.
roll.
Oh,
Is it-
true.
Disadvantage,
She,
advantage,
didn't she
cancel each other out.
reckless?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then, Let's, yeah, let's go with, 1 Eldritch Blast towards her, and that finishes her off. We'll go towards another. Let's try.
Everyone cross your
I have-
fingers. So she's still there.
Fine. Yeah, a little better?
Got your bonus, got your movement.
No. Well, actually, you know what? I can see that Manicore, can I?
You can.
He's hexed.
Okay, he is now hexed.
I had the worst luck with Eldritch Blast. I'm better at just hitting things.
Yep. It's great. You couldn't have not killed her if you'd hit her. Siegfried. It feels like it's crowning.
No.
Your knees are drawn together. There is this horrible churning in your gut. You've actually felt a bit like this several times, especially when you had one of, a drink Malgern mixed together when he was very, very drunk. He called it Drano. It was meant to flush out everything bad in you. Problem is, it flushed out everything in you.
Turns out it was all bad.
It was all bad.
Yeah.
You remember a week you
roll
spent in the temple
Constitution
afterwards.
Am I right on Constitution save for this, or?
Not yet. End of your turn.
Okay. So, in that case, I'm going to try and stab at the one on the ground.
Yep. It's advantage.
The one that's almost dead.
Yeah. It's a hit.
And I think that's a miss.
Nope.
Because I've got disadvantage and she...
You don't have disadvantage on hits, you've got disadvantage on dex saves. Let's double check here. Yeah. Yeah, you've got advantage on dex saves and checks, so not attacks. So roll your damage.
Okay.
Just can't benefit from multiple attacks.
Yeah. And with her mighty 2 health points, she is obliterated as you just drive it in. You see, there's this horrible moment where you see this moment of relief on her face now that the birth tremors are gone, and you wish, that should have been me. You, however, still feel like you're pushing one out.
Yeah, well, I'm... Okay. I can only had one action, don't I?
Yeah, but you can still waddle 15 feet.
Yeah, but that involves an attack of opportunity, doesn't it?
They've already taken theirs.
But then the whole point was to save the horses, and I'm right next to it. Fuck.
So you're just gonna stand there, knees
I'm
together with
just gonna
her.
stand there.
There's this
Yeah.
awkward moment where you kind of sync up your breathing with her. There's a moment of connection. Give me a con save. You feel it pass. Luckily, not pass, but just gone. You can draw yourself up to your full height. You feel better again. You give a pat to your beard and your mustache to make sure, yes, this is not something that should ever happen to you. She looks pissed that you're done with this. And up in the forest, there's still more yelling. There's very little actual, like, even the broken Elvish coming through. But then there's a bit of common seeping through as well. It's mostly broken up by the clatters of metal and the occasional roar of some sort of incantation. But the gist of it is, rout the bastards! And now for the Barbarian's turn. This one's going to get up. Although it takes her a while. She has to have a breath for a moment. She puts her hand on the Malgern's leg for support.
Oh God.
There's a look in her eyes as if, squeeze my hand, please. And then she's going to swing at you.
Oh, so it's pretty accurate.
Mm-hmm. So, one for Wolfgang, one for Malgern, first for Wolfgang.
Oof.
21, 10 slashing on the dog. Oh! Yeah, you did this to her. You did this to her, Malgern. And it was feeble.
Wait, hang on. Is she doing the 2 attacks?
No. These are the 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
No, they can have only got the one.
Sheet has been noted. Ugh. Weird. I do not like.
Oh yeah, I'll take off the broken tag from Siegfried. There we go. So that's one. Now one more for Siegfried. Wow, I like how the damage has fallen down to fit with this as well.
And I'm going to uncanny dodge that. So what's that? 2?
Yep. And this one follows after rain.
Oh, hell.
This one not afflicted by the birth tremors. Wow. But you
somehow
managed to dodge.
Worse.
Hmm?
No, I just said and somehow managed to do worse.
Yeah,
Despite
somehow.
not being
It's
affected.
because she wasn't as angry as the others. The others are really focused on their hatred of you lot. Okay, let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 3. 2 successes. Fiddling enough, the one who attacked Malgurn is still suffering from the tremors. There's this awkward moment you're sharing together with her, Malgurn. You're both killing each other, but it's a beautiful moment. Cornelius.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna activate the melts minute meteors.
Check if that's a concentration.
Oh right, yeah. Wait, concentration instant.
I think you misspelled that one. Let's see here.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah, it's because it's eating the
Oh,
field.
Duration up to 10 minutes. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not gonna use that. Well, I think I'm just gonna go for the old standby walk over here.
Yes, get further away from danger. Droop will do the same. He is
And
very
then-
sheepish right now.
Can I hit these two?
Yep, easily.
Yeah, then I'm gonna use a scorching ray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ration it out how you wish.
Yeah. That's one. And I think I've got. Oh, whoops. What's. Forget that's from one. Oh, that actually doesn't matter. It just gives me extra scorching ray because I'm gonna cast it at a higher level. So I'm gonna split the scorching ray between the two of them.
Yeah, 2 and 2. So 2 for the top, miss. 2 at the bottom, hit.
Yeah.
Or are you going the other way around?
No,
I'll
it's the. Yeah, so the. I'm gonna just let her have the 2 in the bottom.
Okay. That's how she got in this condition. She takes the full damage from that as you ignite her skin, flesh, there's fur is burning up, the feathers are gone. She's angry. Quite angry.
So what you're saying is the situation is the same.
It's better for you, but for her it's much the same. She's also thoroughly bloodied, although cauterized. Do you want to encourage Droop to do something?
If you, yeah, sure, go ahead, do what you feel would be helpful.
Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong page. There we go. There's Droop.
Last time definitely gave some interesting results.
He's going to cast
boy.
Tasha's Hideous Slaughter on the most distant one up to the north. She gets a wisdom save. Which I think is actually, yeah. Not great. She actually fails. She starts to laugh. You see her lips splitting apart as she laughs very widely. She starts to convulse and wrench around. And she's also now on the floor. Actually, does it knock one prone? Yeah, unable to stand up from duration. There we go. Now the battlefield is just littered with this horrendous mixture broken laughter. And there's also screams and roars thrown in as well. You get the feeling she'd make these sounds naturally anyway. Alright, it's time for the archers. 2, 3, 4. It's they. Keep going north. Malgern.
This is awkward. But, I mean, what else am I gonna do? I'm gonna hit that one. Just get me out of this. Get me out of this. This is not...
Hit. Yeah, you've not been in a situation like this before. It was hard to tell if the Hydra was really pushing an egg out.
Yeah.
You couldn't read the expressions well. This one you can. Oh boy.
Do not like.
And there's the one behind her on the floor, violently twisting and writhing as she just keeps laughing.
Oh yeah, it keeps getting weirder, man. This yes, if she's still standing, we're gonna do what we have to. I just have to end this. I just have to end this.
It's not quite ended.
Oh, that's terrible.
There's this horrible moment where she seems to smile when you slice into her. It's almost like the pain is a relief.
Oh, just shove her on the ground. I don't want to look at it anymore.
She is on the ground.
I don't want to look at it.
No, she's not on the ground.
Oh,
No,
I
that
thought she
one's
was.
not.
Oh,
That one's not on the ground.
But she's still not on the ground.
Oh no! I kind of bring
wait a
my
minute, what
shield
about-
up so I don't.
No,
look at
that's
her
me
face.
making a mistake. No, 6 and... Yeah, she's fucking on the ground.
Good. Because I don't want to look at her anymore.
Well, unfortunately, as you push her down, it's in that position.
Oh no!
You've made it so
What
much
have
worse
I
for
done?
yourself.
What have I done?
Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay,
good.
Rain.
Oh, terrible.
You're surrounded by whinnying, falling horses and a frothing barbarian. It's a bit of a different night, you know?
That's going to probably, let me decide who that's going to. Probably Siegfried.
Siegfried, you're
because I
in
want-
slightly better condition.
And then I want to try the smacking thing again. I don't know which one that was for, but
Nope, that's correct.
okay.
You do 3 points of damage. She looks unmarked, uninterested, and unimpressed. But Pufflesworth joins in.
No! No! Stay back there. Stay. I failed.
You're real good at
He
this.
failed harder because he didn't have advantage.
Yay! so you get back there.
Zarzul, this is a big monster, and it looks like it could really easily eat you.
Well, there's only one thing to do.
Run away?
I poke at it with a small dagger.
You try to. You try really hard. I mean, if they were giving points for
Yeah.
effort, you'd at least get some.
Sadly, that isn't this type of game.
Now you stand there with your very small knife in your very small hand on your very small arm at that very big face. What do you do?
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
Oh god, it talks.
Yeah, we do.
What brings you to this area?
It's not really in a conversational mood, you might understand.
I have a feeling that might be
But he
the case.
just grins at you. You can see there's some of your blood on his teeth. His tongue catches
Yep.
it. Which one are you eating?
The one that's injured,
Bloodied. Yeah.
reasonably injured.
Go for it.
I'm guessing it had 4 hit points.
It did! Zarzul, your new friend, is now going to talk to you. He's going to talk to you from the language of consumption.
Yep.
Oh, you're wiry, though. You're dancing. He only managed to swat you once. It's a fair clout, though. There is the sound of battle overhead, and then there's a large thud. Wolfgang.
Wolfgang, sort of embarrassed about the last round, is going to finish it.
That's a hit.
Finish the fight, buddy.
And that is a death. As there is this horrible moment where he bites her down just as she gives one big utterance of trying to push something out that doesn't exist. It's a very weird moment for you, Malgern. There's also still the laughing as this dog shakes her violently by the neck.
Oof.
You might remember this fight for a while. But that's one less barbarian.
Need Siegfried's help sleeping.
Nalgern will remember this moment, but he will wish he could not.
You watch the light die in her eyes, still full of accusatory hatred towards you. Any movement from Wolfgang?
I don't think. Point. Yeah.
Okay. Castalia.
Uh,
The crowd has thinned a little bit. There's also just all of his laughter.
okay, well, how hard a shot is shooting at the Minotaur? Manticore, not Minotaur.
Not difficult at all.
All right, so just standard roll.
Yep.
Well, I'm
Also
gonna try and get better at.
The horses are still foaling.
No, of course. I have to get back better at shooting things, so I'm gonna try and shoot the man.
Yeah, as you extend your hand just past Siegfried's ear.
Hey!
That's a
Right.
hit!
Going, I need a bit of practice. Good time we're in a battle. That's good time for practice.
Yeah, other...
Hey!
That's nice. As it takes the 11 damage, it's rocked slightly. Very slightly. I mean, there's a ripple in the side. Not so much a ripple as a dent. You know, it's momentarily, in a trick of the light sort of way. But, I mean, you didn't hurt anyone else, just the intended target, so that's a big plus.
Yep.
Got your movement, got your bonus.
Alright, well, I can actually move now, so that's helpful.
Yeah.
I'll move here.
You can also do your brain shock thing, I suppose.
I can't. If I did, that would hit Zarzul, and there's no
You can
save.
still do your brain curse thing.
I can't. It would hit Zarzul.
He's stocky, he can take it.
I'd rather not start infighting. So
Not against Arzul, anyway.
not against anyone if I can help it.
Are you sure? Look who's to the south of you.
Well, then I would just move the heck, and then I wouldn't have moved where I am. No, I wouldn't even do it then, because then the horses would take me.
Okay, what are you doing then?
That's it. I've done my
Okay.
move. I've done my action.
Siegfried, you almost feel safe, slightly, at least more than normal. You are not surrounded, there's no devil at your back, which is a little discomforting. There's also laughter in the air, so that's good, right?
I still see an enemy next to me, though.
You do, but it's just the one. And there's a big monster here, but it's not near you.
For how long?
I don't know, maybe you'll get its attention somehow.
Okay, I have a different question, though.
Ask.
Seeing as the horse is next to the one I'm at, would I get advantage? Or
You'll-
more to the point, sneak attack?
No, but you already have advantage. Because they're swinging recklessly. No, the horse is not a combatant.
I'm just going to piss it off. Oh well, let's get started. This is a day of bad choice.
It's a good stab. To be fair, you've been pissing her off for a while now.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Look at that. The number of the beast. So let's see, that is 16 damage. She's pretty close to dripping blood. But at the moment she's just dripping saliva, staring at you. You also realize as you stabbed her and clouded her, not all those horns and antlers are part of her helmet.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Got your bonus, got your movement. Now that
Oh,
you're
no,
no
they're
longer
part of-
giving birth.
They're part of the Wilderness Guard.
Yeah, they got boxes of thin mints in their satchels.
The wilderness must be explored.
Well, I'm going to shout encouragement at
It's yourself.
Zalzul.
At Zarzul.
Yeah, I can't do myself.
There is the microfilm.
Well, you
for the
can,
business
but that
skills.
comes later in camp.
Okay. There is more clattering and noise. Whinnying of horses. And it seems to stop. Next up, the remaining barbarians. So let's see. See, we got me another damage roll from Hideous Slaughter. And this one, Siegfried. You know what this one's gonna do. And she does it well.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Rain.
So,
This one is
see.
also going to attack you. But she's really underachieving compared to the others.
12 damage?
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, if you reduce the 9, it's just a 4, so yeah, 12. Yeah, this one just not matching up to her sisters. Still, the other one's still on the ground, cackling, ripping herself apart.
Oh, God.
This is.
It's fine, it's internal injuries. Cornelius.
That's where the blood is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Also, it's free damage, it's not really doing anything to her.
I'm gonna do something reckless a bit and start attacking the Manticore.
Okay, Droop will stand here then.
And using a regular scorching ray and focusing all 3 beams on it.
Okay. So that is all 3 of those hit.
Yep. One of them was even a crit.
Mm-hmm. So that is... yeah. 1824. You have its attention. As
Yeah,
you
no,
scorch
that's
parts
what-
of its mane off, and there's a big black mark on one of its wings. Let's see here. Droop is cowering. He will not be responsive.
And...
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
wait, he's not gonna follow me even?
Oh, he's following you, but he's not up for casting.
Okay, okay. Then I'm gonna stop moving cover back behind Paul's work.
Do you have that much movement?
I can't remember where I started. Was it like here?
I think someone pinged for you, so...
No, that was me, I pinged.
Yeah.
Was it here I stood before?
I think it was, yeah. Moved out here. Yeah, I suppose you have enough.
No, wait. Yeah.
No.
No, wait, I shot at her. Wait, hang on. I stood here, I think.
Yeah.
Because I shot at her. So it'll be...
So that's most of your movement gone.
But why are you pointing all the way over here? It's only moving like over here. 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
No, I'll be able to move right here. That's 30 in total. So 5, 10, 15, 20,
Alrighty.
25, 30. Yeah.
More sounds of combat, but are quieting down. Malgern. The one in front of you is still cackling insanely, and you can see that there is a tear in her face. There's also the one who's been smashing Siegfried.
I'm gonna make an executive decision. I feel like Siegfried needs more help,
He can take it.
so I'm actually gonna move over here and we're gonna start cleaving away at this one.
I mean, you didn't need to get up close. You could have just chucked your tosser.
No.
Yeah, it was a good strong hits. I mean, one of them's a good strong hit. She is bloodied, though.
And I'm gonna try to shove her down to give Siegfried some breathing room.
That's the wrong button. There we go. There we go. Wow. She is on the floor.
I'm helping.
You are. Brain. It's a bit of a slap fight here right now.
Blink. Oh, I should probably make sure I still have a spot. Yes, I do. Okay. I'm going to give that stupid dwarf some HP. 10, as a matter of fact.
Thanks, Elf.
And then,
The elf looks at you.
I'm
All of them
going
look at
to
me.
try that all over again. I did not do anything.
Pufflesworth is still chided. So, Zarzul.
Let's try this again. Can't go wrong. Twice, can it?
It's a hit. Siegfried gave you advantage. 7 piercing. Absolute minimum damage.
How'd the poison work on this dagger? Do I have to be attuned?
It's once a day.
Yep.
Have you used it already today?
No, we just got out of a house, and this is the first thing I've stabbed.
Alright then, it's 66. Well, I mean yesterday, because it still hasn't been the full night yet. I don't think you actually got into a fight yesterday, though.
No, we were just traveling.
Yeah, we were only traveling. We didn't get into any fight during that whole traveling.
So, 66 poison.
Wait, you say 66 poison?
Yeah,
Jesus.
once a day. It also does get a con save against that. DC is a bit higher than that, though. 24 damage. It is thoroughly injured. But not that injured. There we go, thoroughly injured. Congratulations, Zarzul. You have its attention again.
I figured.
For a moment, it wasn't looking at you. Now it is. Got your movement.
Hmm.
Get your bonus.
I'm considering my bonus. And I don't think I've got to do anything with it at this point in time.
Good. It's going to do things, though.
Figured.
Hopefully. Nope, all of that misses as the poison just seeps in against its veins. They're starting to lose a bit of sight, things are going dark, but it wants to kill this scraggly little fucker in front of it. Wolfgang.
Wolfgang is going to continue the biting attacks. They seem to be working. Maybe, sort of, who knows.
Who is he biting?
That's something... right next to him.
Okay. It's a crit.
Ooh.
She is no longer suffering from Tasha's hideous slaughter. The laughing stops.
Oh, thank goodness.
Her eyes are on Wolfgang. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Okay. Von Talia.
Well, time to shoot the Manticore again.
As Rain watches you extend your hand out to the Manticore, while the elf is trying to smack her with an axe right beside her.
Mm-hmm. It's a bigger thing. The bigger thing gotta die. Does that hit?
That hits.
Alright.
You just set up a wee button for your hex.
I should.
That one's a miss, though. But
It's
still,
only 7 there.
a good shot. It's getting lower. Rain, you watch this happen. In between you ducking and diving, this axe swinging at you wildly.
I'm grumpy.
Oh, fine. I'll use my bonus action to move the elf right next one.
No. It's fine.
Don't feed the trolls.
Although to be fair, the Manticore does look like it's near gone.
I can move it off dead things anyway.
Yep. So that's all for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Siegfried. Maybe it's time. Maybe finally
Right.
she'll stop moving. It's not likely,
I
though.
don't know. Oh, I'm going to stab the one in front of me just to hopefully try and get it out of the way.
It's a good hit.
Oh yeah, advantage.
Yep, always advantage. And a good hard shank. She is very close. I mean, not next door, but at least, 2 doors down. Do you want to go for a bonus shank or bit of advantage on someone?
Yeah, I was thinking advantage on somebody. Pufflesworth looks like he could do it for advantage.
Okay, Pufflesworth now has advantage.
Excellent.
Uh,
This will benefit the party greatly.
Well, actually, I think it
He's
requires
gotta
that they understand language. Pufflesworth is too dumb.
Oh dear.
You could encourage Droop if you want to see what happens.
That could be. I also.
I did that before and that didn't work out too
And it
well.
worked out pretty well.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It made it weird, but you survived.
Zazzle gets it again.
Alrighty, this one stands up, towering over the wolf, and she's going to try to kill him. She may succeed. 16 on Wolfgang. And she's going to swing again. That's 2 failed death saves. This one, Siegfried, slowly gets up. She's pretty focused on you, really. But she does see the dwarf who shoved her. There's a bit of wounded pride, so 1 for each of you. First at Malgern. Second at Siegfried. Alright, 12 damage on the dwarf. There's not much steam in them left, though. You're feeling the blows slacken. Rain, on the other hand, yours looks fresh as a daisy.
Why am I not surprised?
And finally, she finds her swing, her rhythm. 16 damage on the cleric. Cornelius.
Yeah. Let's see. I am going to use a scorching ray on her.
Okay.
Oof.
All three of those hit.
Oh, okay.
Reckless attack,
Okay,
advantage.
good.
So that's a good solid 11 damage. She takes the full effect. She's not bloodied.
And I'm gonna ask Droop if he can follow up on that.
He's going to try. He's looking through his spell book. And he's going to try to cast Chaos Bolt.
Oh.
Because he hasn't done that yet. It's a crit.
Nice.
Alright, now I gotta look down the rules of it. Oh shit. Shit.
Oh boy.
Chaos control. Okay, let's see here. So, let me just stick this to the spell card so we can all have a look at this. Output as a spell card. Because this is a big spell. Okay.
Let's see here.
Oh god.
Choose one of the d8s. Number rolled in that dice. Well, they're both 5, so it's going to be lightning. So he zaps the shit out of you. If you roll the same number on both d8s, which we did,
Oh no!
the target
get to make a
leaps
new
from the
roll.
target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet. Make a new attack roll against the new target and make a new damage roll. So, let's see here.
Please do it so many times he hits someone.
She's within 30 feet. He also still gets advantage because, well, she's reckless attack.
Oh yes.
So the first one takes 26 points of lightning damage
Shit.
as she just fucking zaps. You can see that her jaw tenses for a moment and teeth break as her jaw snaps shut so firmly. And she is left at very little HP at all. She is deeply bloodied, she is scorched. Her eyes almost look like they have burst in her head.
Wouldn't that be 29 damage?
I'm trying to see what was D6 about. Oh yeah, 2d8 plus 1d6. So yeah, 29 damage. She's dead. Droop fried her.
Nice.
By the way, level 1 spell. So, now he gets to do it again. It is because it has jumped.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I need to get the spell correctly here.
Zarzul. I mean, not Zarzul.
Yeah, Zarzul hasn't done much. Chaos.
He's doing his.
Oh.
Oh.
He's doing his best.
He tried, and Malgern, Siegfried, after you watch this fucking screaming elf get fried from the inside out as bits of her just boil away, you then see it come towards you guys. You quickly
Oh, no.
dodge aside.
Yeah. I realize that everything I'm wearing is made of metal, and I am just.
Oh, that's the thing. It's
I'm pissed.
what he launched isn't an electric ball. It keeps changing. Now and again, it's bursts of acid. Sometimes it's just distorting the air with force. Sometimes it bursts into flames. And it was wheeling quite unevenly towards you guys.
Oof.
Droop is looking at the ground, sort of tapping his fingers together.
And that's how you do it. Good follow up.
I killed that lady.
Yeah, you did tell him to follow up. probably do that more often.
I killed a lady. And he's bringing the book against his chest and slowly rocking back and forth. He hasn't actually killed a person before.
Oh.
Yeah, he's only killed ghouls.
Ghouls and sturges. Malgern! Also, you know, her shriek is still echoing in your ears right now. It was loud.
Just linked a bit of Chaos Bolt on the tabletop.
Well, there's only one elf left on the field, so
I'm
that's
gonna-
what I must do.
I'm gonna have to take Droop's book away for a little while and copy down that spell because I need a level 1 rage spell anyway.
I'm just gonna. I
Yeah,
know
now
it's crappy to
follow that up.
Yeah, I really can't.
You even missed.
Yeah, I know I can't top this. I'm
You're still
just not-
looking over at Droop as you're swinging. What the? You're just
I'm just
mouthing.
not
What the
feel-
fuck?
I'm
You're
just not feeling-
stupefied.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Yeah, I'm literally just. I'm just not. Ugh.
Droop
my
excels
jaw's on
and
the
you
floor
fail.
and I'm
This
only,
seems like
half-
this does seem right for your life.
Yeah.
Rain.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna shove because I'm not feeling it.
You can't anyway. Oh no, you can't. Yeah,
I can, but I'm not going to.
it's only on taking, not actually hitting. So Rain, your turn.
Well then, that was fun and exciting.
This combat is weird.
That was fun and exciting.
Droop's still rocking back and forth on his heels.
You almost,
Against the lovely lady in front of me.
That's all
I
you got.
almost feel bad for him.
That's a
Almost.
good, solid hit, and she takes the full effect. As you just reach out, put your hands on her, she feels so solid. It feels like there is nothing but muscle. In fact, her skin is possibly a muscle itself. Everything is taut, drawn, solid. And you realize this is why she's been hitting you so hard. She works out. And as you drain a little bit of that life force, you feel a little better.
Mm-hmm.
Also note your party just see you sap the life force out of her.
Not sure how I feel about this.
I don't feel good about it, but I'm on my own here.
You got your bonus and your movement.
I'm staying put.
Okay. Zarzul.
Okay, I'm going to first of all cast healing word on Wolfgang.
Wolfgang is now conscious.
And not about to fall over dead.
Correct. Yet.
That got rid of a couple of death saves that sort of
It did.
were already failed. Yeah, and once again back to stabbing things.
23 hits. I believe Siegfried gave you advantage again.
Yeah, I
I
did.
thought so.
Yeah. 8 piercing as you jab it in against one of its many ankles.
It's got
It's-
so many.
It's really badly hurt. It's really badly angry. It realizes this is the end for it. So it's going to try and take you with it.
Yeah, it probably would. And that's about it.
It is. Oof. It's not feeling it right now. Does an 18 hit?
18 matches, yep.
So you at least take 4 slashing as it gives its last effort. It's a defeated creature. It's quite pathetic to look at. Wolfgang.
This gang is going to move up and bite at this one.
A lot of crits in this fight, both sides. Wolfgang continues in the tradition of the stout dwarf fighter. She also remains standing. Oh wait, no, it's a strength saving throw, but yeah, even then she beats it. Castalia. There's a lot of... The barbarian surrounded by your teammates looks like she's ready to drop at the slightest touch. So does the manticore. But there's a fit and feisty barbarian right beside you.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot. The horses are no longer foaling.
Oh, good. Alright, well... I'm gonna shoot the manticore. Hope that ends it.
Good chance of it. That is actually a kill. Don't even need your hex damage.
Good.
You have ended the flight of a manticore.
Well, then I'm going to strike the bloodied berserker with the second strike.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's got advantage.
Oh. I'll try again. That's right, recklessly attacking.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to do?
Well, now I can move the hex over to the healthy barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be it for my turn.
It was a good turn. A monster died. Siegfried.
Yes, I actually hit something. It was very nice.
And with a good damage roll for once.
Well, there's still something next to me. It must die.
Do you have that opinion in the mirror as well? She is finally. You've went for the bits you've been stabbing before, and you just keep pushing and pushing. You put one foot on the Malgern's boot and just sort of push off him, and finally you manage to get purchase and drive through. You basically fall on top of her with your sword, spiraling through her ribcage. She's dead.
Yeah, I might live.
Did he basically go like instead of Pirate Ryan in the knife fighting scene going shh?
No, it's more weeping. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
At this point in time, yes. And I'm going to go move over to here and say hello.
Hello.
You can give assistance.
Hello, friend.
That's right. I'll give, let's see, Droop encouragement, seeing he did such a good...
What do you say to him as he stares at the ground, rocking back and forth, mumbling, "I killed that lady."
Gonna be okay.
It was
man.
me, it was you or her. Which would you prefer?
I wouldn't have to see what happened to her if it was me.
Oh God.
Oh man, this just keeps getting. Oh,
I think we
Droop,
broke the
after
problem.
we've done here, you deserve a few drinks.
What?
welcome to the Bacardi for lunch bunch, Drew.
Everyone gets drunk in this party, everyone. Remember, kids, believe in substance abuse. It helps numb the pain.
Cause suicide is painless.
Brings on many changes.
Well,
Tonight's
this one has
session
nothing...
Brought to you by Coors.
Yep. This one has nothing else to go for, so she's going to try and finish her job. Both of these are at rain.
Oh, heck.
You got this. I have faith in you. Either you win or the elf dies. Either way, Malgrim will be happy.
Either the elf dies or the elf dies. Either way, we're winners here.
There's no way this could go bad.
Did I read that as 18?
Yeah, she's hacking you down with 18 points of damage.
Are you on the floor?
No.
Everyone do a dinosaur. 1D free T-Rexes emerge from the forest.
That was the best
heck.
fight. The T-Rex and his tiny shield.
His tiny shield. Cornelius.
Yeah. I'm gonna fire off a firebolt. Oops. I forgot it's in my core. I have to click it. That's an attack. There we go.
That's just part. It's just the shoulder just blackens. You can see the skin flaking away. She's not even wincing at it. It hurts, but she's just not responding. Malgern.
What's left?
I'm guessing it's only on Castalia's attack the Hex works.
Yeah.
Don't.
It's her personal damage improvement.
There's an enemy in here somewhere.
Yeah, in among
Oh.
the horses, which is going to cause an issue once you step in.
Oh, okay. I see it. I'm gonna go over here. And what's the issue?
Roll animal handling. You're at the back end of a horse while there's a lot of noise going on.
I got this. Fucking got this.
Yeah. It doesn't... Yeah, it's not going to react to you too much, but it's starting to get a bit fidgety and flighty. There's a lot of people moving around behind it.
I'm just patting the horse as I kind of walk in, sneaking. I know. This is weird. We're gonna get through this. You and me both.
That's just what the party will be doing for the next few minutes. Just a pat on each other. It was weird. I know. It's a good strong hit.
And she's still up.
Oh, yeah.
I guess she's not even.
She continues to be up. For that was a miss.
Yeah, I think a 13 is a miss.
Can I shove?
Wait. Let's. Okay. I want to shove her into the other horse. Let's.
Okay.
I feel like this'll be fun.
I mean, it's a high roll, so you still win, but that was the wrong skill. Okay. You shove her. Is it 5 or 10 feet?
It is. Oh, do I not have this on my sheet? Hold on. My sheet just says Shield Master. It doesn't say anything.
That's because you had to fill it in yourself, you lazy fucker.
I did. Oh, why is roll 20 reloading? What's happening?
Ooh. Okay, I'll check my book for you.
No, I think it's on my sheet. I just think this part's always been glitched.
5 feet away.
5 feet away?
Yeah. That's a shoving a creature. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature either to knock it prone or push it away from you.
She's on 5 feet and bashes into the horse a little bit. The horse is upset.
I don't know why. I have Shield Master filled out, but it doesn't show up on my sheet. It just says Shield Master.
Rain, your turn.
Ow!
No one cares.
Ow!
You don't see any sympathy in the eyes of your party.
Nope, none at all.
Ow!
As a matter of fact, I'm still ashamed at you for showing weakness.
Just look at Siegfried. He can take
Yeah, he gracefully.
it. Yeah.
They see the dry side, but the other half of his face is just weeping openly.
Two sides to every story.
The left side of his face has been too damaged to cry.
The tear ducts have been like permanently cauterized, closed.
Well, you pat yourself, you feel a little bit better for it.
We're coming over here, buddy. And I don't care if it's an attack of opportunity.
Oh no, it's not an attack of opportunity yet. Pufflesworth wants to fight.
No!
Well, you got a good chance here.
Pufflesworth.
You managed to pull him away, so that will be an attack of opportunity. It's only the first roll that matters, so not reckless. So 11 misses.
Yep.
Zarzul. You still feel exposed, but in a different way. In a safe way. You feel like you're standing tall. You're not. You're short.
Yep.
But
And
you
the
feel
big thing
tall.
is no longer trying to kill me.
But it's still staring at you with its open, human-like eyes.
It's only a human. It's not as though it's a real thing. It's Sacred Flame, this thing. This last elf that I can see. Well, last strange looking elf I can see.
She
Yeah.
succeeds.
Is it
Anything
worth
else?
even rolling damage then?
No, there's no point.
It's
It's what's known as save or suck.
I know. Oh damn. Oh well. Let's see. I'm gonna move up this way to see what's going on up here where those archers went. Except it's a ruddy big cloud of
Yeah, you just see
sleet
a
in the
big
back.
sleet storm.
Yeah.
That Manticore is gone. Wolfgang.
Wolfgang is going to charge.
Okay. Wolfgang better fucking dodge. As
Huh?
this, you know, they've been panicking this whole time, and now this wolf charges in. Both the horses are going to try and stomp him.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
20 hits.
Yep.
Don't worry, that's both horses. Wolfgang's basically gets his back end trod on by a horse.
Buddy.
5 damage.
Or pop.
Poor pup freaking out the horses. The only one that's not freaking out is Castalia's one on the left.
I'm
always
right
been
by
a
my horse.
God damn it. Discord, stop giving me notifications in that corner.
Alright, Wolfgang. Go for a chomp.
I know, but it keeps on giving me notifications over the top of where it is.
Why would you even have that function on? It sits on the taskbar getting numbers, and then there's a button on it as well. You don't need pop-ups like that. That's a miss. Still got your movement.
Well. No.
She's already
I think
swung.
I'm fine. Yeah, but if I come back in, I probably get clobbered by horses.
Probably, yeah. A wolf running in among horses usually gets a reaction.
My turn?
It is your turn.
Alright, and I can strike from here with my whip, because it does have reach.
You can.
Alright, and I'm gonna whip that elf, because I've shot enough.
You blow your fingers to get rid of the dark smoke emerging from them. And once
And
more...
she's still recklessly attacking?
Oh, yeah. Every chance she
Womp.
gets.
Womp.
That's one hit.
And the bonus for attack.
Alrighty, so that is -4, then -6. She is getting close. Getting very close. There are great gashes on her now. There's big green grass stains across her body as well. And this purplish sort of seepage around her wounds. And the nose is bleeding steadily. Got your movement. Got your bonus. Feel free to shock all the horses.
No, because then horses take damage and wolves take damage. And I'm fine where I am.
Okay, Siegfried. You want to charge in there?
No, I'm going to carefully maneuver around to her. And I am going to stab her.
Roll animal handling. Ah, shit. Okay, hang on. Ah, damn thing. The horse freaks out. Let's see. You see this incredibly powerful hoof leg shoot past you like a fucking cannon shot. Fortunately, you weren't standing there.
Yeah.
But now you swish in with your beard looking dramatic. Go on and shank her. Good solid hit. And finally you take another one down. You drive it into her, she drops as you finally get into the throat, up through the jaw and through the top of the head. Your arm is fucking killing you with all that pushing. But she's dead. Also, Jesus, 30 damage.
Yeah, my damage roll's been decent today.
Yep. This for a man who couldn't assassinate a sleeping hobgoblin before. He got like 4 ones, it was tragic. But combat has ceased. The opponents around you are dead. But even the clamour up north seems to be dying off. Your horses are alive. The bodies are already beginning to stink a little. And these are very nasty looking elves.
Can someone tend to the wounded horse before a stray shot might take it out?
Oh no, that was the first thing tended to.
Oh, okay. I must have missed that then.
Yeah. The horse got hit and Siegfried got hit and the horse got healed.
Well, first thing I think we need to figure out is why did they leave? As I heal myself.
She says this to distract you while she's healing herself. She points up to the woods in the north. I wonder why they left. Cure wounds, cure wounds.
I think we need to go find out. Let's drop the sleet storm in advance.
Yeah. Dropping the sleet storm.
You do that, I'll look after the horses.
Nice try.
Can some of you look after Droop? I don't think he's feeling too well at the moment.
Yeah, I'll look after Droop and the horses, don't worry.
So, are you going up proud and brash?
Well,
I would like to be sneaky, but our sneaky person is very determined to stay put.
He's not the only
Yeah,
sneaky
well-
person. You've got a dwarf.
He's not sneaky.
27's reasonably stealth.
Yeah, it is. But are you going up alone?
No, I'm not sneaky. I'm not sneaky at all.
Although it is hilarious with all your gear and all the metal on you. You're slightly louder than Cornelius.
Only slightly.
Well, I'm going to get Droop a mug of ale.
You do know he's a child, right?
At our age, but in goblins he might be adult, for all I know.
No. No, Cornelius knows. He's still a child in goblin years, too.
But Siegfried might not know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know.
Siegfried doesn't care at this point. He wants a drink for himself.
He's been told by his therapist, never drink alone. Always have a drink buddy.
Yeah.
One for Droop.
Seeing as
one for
I'm
Siegfried.
disposed at the moment.
2 for Droop. One,
Yeah,
2 for Siegfried.
Listen, Droop, you're a man today. That means you get to drink with old Uncle Siegfried here.
I just see it as he pours a glass out for Droop, and then he keeps the bottle for himself. Okay, but first of all, we'll focus on the guys going up ahead, so you're all trying to sneak up a little bit. I'm guessing Zarzul wants to take the lead. Yes? No?
Yeah.
Maybe? Phone a friend? Ask the audience?
Well,
Yeah, there's no
see
point in
from
me
here.
going.
As you start to push in, your vision peeling back the darkness slowly, Nah, there's no point revealing it. Unless you want to fight some people. You see mounted armored men. Possibly women as well. It's kind of unisex armor.
Okay.
There are a few footmen in heavy plate. There's a couple of mixed gender, mixed race kind of things. You're mainly seeing like human and dwarf, to be honest, of people in sort of padded leather armor with spears, and there's quite a few corpses of familiar things. You see that there's the manticore with several lances jabbed through it.
Okay. What color armor are they wearing?
Grey.
It was the loyalists, wasn't it?
No, it's dark vision.
Ah, I may have an issue. Cornelius, what color armor are they wearing?
Cornelius can't see anything. Technically, he was blind that whole battle, but I was allowing him his dancing lights now and again.
Okay.
Awkward.
Oh, damn it. Yeah.
What
Guys,
was...
there's knights up there. They seem to have dealt with the rest of the...
Oh, lovely.
So I guess that means
I'm
we
not-
can go back to bed.
There's something in the trees, my lord.
God damn it. Let's, we should be fine. They'll be happy we dealt with the rest of these guys.
Most likely. Hopefully.
Maybe if it's the loyalists, we can get some information.
Zarzel, don't be the first one up there, or they're gonna think kobolds are attacking.
Okay. Basil's gonna go over here. Wolfgang's gonna go here. And Zazzle is gonna hide in a tree.
And we don't really need
Bad.
icons for this, I'm guessing, hopefully. From
Probably
the forest comes the company of knights. You can see that the first two have very ornate helmets, like where they'd usually have like a slitted visor. It's some sort of strange, jeweled, encrusted sort of visor placed over it. Behind them, all the rest are carrying torches, although a few of them are trying to relight the ones that must have been snuffed out at one point. Oh! So this is what happened to the other lot, says the main knight at the head of it. Holding a very large... let's see, yeah, he's holding a large spiral-coloured lance.
Ah, yes. It did sound like they were suddenly distracted, the ones who attacked us.
I'm guessing you're going to put up your dancing lights?
Yeah, to put up the dance lights, kind of to try and see also who I'm talking to.
You can now see that the knights are wearing blue. Yes, well, we heard some packs of these were scrabbling around the woods. You don't have any wounded, do you? Any injuries?
Nothing we can't handle ourselves, thank you very much.
That's good, that's good.
How about you?
Oh, we're fine. This is what we're trained to do, defend the realm. Besides, we've dealt with these bloody savages before.
Where are they exactly? In case we should stumble upon them again.
They're just a pack of bloody northerners. Just stay out of the wilds, keep to the road and open areas. It won't be a problem. They prefer to ambush.
I see. Well, thank you for the information.
No worries, safe travels. You a mercenary pack?
Merchants. My guards here actually took care of most of it.
His eye goes to the expected dwarf. Then to the tiefling in the dancer's outfit, covered in moss.
Like I look like I belong there, and then he just looks at the tiefling like, what the fuck?
Then he looks past the horses to see the grown man clanking a drink with an incredibly small, shivering goblin.
Oh, this is so good.
And
The
a woman
owlbear pamphlet.
and a woman in a dress hugging a tiny owlbear that is continuing to mewl.
I don't know, are you wearing a dress right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wearing my nightgown.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this is...
I can see you didn't get first pick.
Well, surprisingly effective for what for the cheap amount of pay they could, require.
Yeah, these ones don't worry about payment. Well, that's all good then. I suppose you're heading to the city?
Yes, in fact.
Yeah. Despite what anyone may tell you, the city is the safest place. Those walls will not fall.
Well, that's very good to hear.
And we're working hard. We're going to reclaim this area. It's just, things have been busy. I'm sure you've heard.
Yes, we have heard from quite a few sources as we entered. Is there anything we should be wary of on the way in particular?
Nothing but stayed constant, I'm afraid. We've seen plenty of packs of these guys, and obviously be careful when you travel at night. But always stick to the road, stick to the open areas where you can see a threat coming. Also, don't bother with the Azales. He looks around the rest of them to see if he's got permission, like approval for this sort of comment. He says, "Yes, don't bother with the Azales. Too much self-interest there. You're more liable to lose your stock before you can sell it."
I see.
Thank you for the kind warning.
Well, that's all then. We still have a bit of a patrol to do. Hopefully you'll be able to have yourself a safe night now.
Yes, I hope so as well. Thank you for helping out.
Is the kobold saying this out loud?
No.
No, I'm looking at
really?
his text here.
Yeah, I see it as well.
This is one of our best opportunities to possibly get some more information on what happened.
Yeah, but I don't know what the questions are.
Do you not have any yourself?
I've never been very good with questions. And I think I already questioned about what was up ahead and so forth.
Well,
So if
Cornelius
anyone
would
else
be.
has...
Cornelius would be good with questions in character, so have
Yeah.
yourselves a little conflab here. Is there anything you guys want to ask?
Well, we could ask if they know about that place that we need to go for the book.
That's possible.
Well,
They
yeah,
might
okay,
at least know where it is.
It's almost like I've brought that up a few times.
Yeah, but these are loyalists, apparently, as far as I can tell. They may have useful information on the actual quest.
But they're the ones that apparently did the whole coup.
No, the Zale Knights are the ones that did the coup.
Yeah, the pink ones were the one who...
Oh yeah, the pink ones were the ones that.
Yeah, these are the blue guys.
This guy just told us not to totally trust the Zale Knights, which sounds like a good idea.
He might be slightly biased.
Yeah,
only
exactly.
slightly.
Exactly, and the right bias we sort of want to deal with.
But yeah, wanted to see if I could get direction for the area with... Are we talking about Rain's book or the other book? We also... that Malkern technically is after.
Well, that one's. Well, you don't know about
We
that.
don't know about
technically.
that.
Oh, only Castalia, I do because I heard, and then Malgern know that.
But we might be also interested in any...
I'm just
information on
imagining
the
confusion on Brader's face right now. Does he remember his book?
For the Forge.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Just
I
checking
just
you were
don't
very
remember
quiet
you
there.
knowing anything. I remember Castalia knowing something.
I overheard.
Yeah, she's nosy. Surprise,
Yeah,
surprise. She's got an incentive for forbidden knowledge, stuff she's not meant to know.
Yeah, this. I remember I remember why I'm here. I haven't forgotten about the forge.
Okay, but I guess I should ask about the area, if the area of the for the book we're looking for.
So you're
if-
looking for
what
Ermom
direction
Hill?
are they- Yeah. By the way, do you happen to know of an area called Ermon Hill?
Oh. Huh. That's an old memorial and crypt to someone who fought for the kingdom. He slightly tilts his helmet, though, as he looks at you all. What sort of business do you have there?
Oh, not particularly. I just heard there was a friend of mine who had talked about it. And I was curious about what kind of place it was.
Like I said, it's just an old burial mound. There's a fancy crypt and all, but it's been locked down. Suppose
Well,
there's some nice
of course.
statues, but there's nothing there to pick at. Just in case you're
pretty
so
odd.
inclined, sir.
Of course not. I am an honest merchant.
As the kobold stands beside him. Smoking his pipe, looking shifty as fuck with his hood on. Yes, I can see that. Again, as Siegfried is pouring a drink for the tiny goblin child.
What? Malgren
Wonderful
hasn't joined me?
cavalcade.
Hmm?
A
Well, Gurn's
wonderful,
over here talking with us.
For you?
Yeah.
a wonderful cavalcade we are.
Alright, yeah, I suppose your stout friend there would like to go. It's a nice bit of a landmark. So you keep heading on north, and then you'll see the big sweeping corner to head into the city. Ermom Hill, you keep going up to the northwest. There's no road to it anymore. But look, it's mostly flatlands. You should be alright.
Right then. Well, is there anything else we want to talk before?
I prod Cornelius and say, Princess, quietly.
You say what? You cut out a bit.
What happened to the princess?
I'm not.
that
We're already
right?
looking pretty fucking shifty right now, so I'm not. That's. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna ask that. You already saw how I reacted about the graveyard. I'm not about to go, oh, hey, about your princess that's missing.
About your other expensive thing. Do you keep it unlocked at night?
How many guards?
Is she doing any traveling at all with a light convoy? You're not one of Renabok's lot, are you? As he looks down at Zarzul.
No, I'm new to the area.
Just you?
It's me and my wolf.
Oh, that's fair enough then.
Only ignore the other clan coming through.
Well, just be careful around any of the miners' guilds.
Oh.
Yeah, I perk up at hearing that too.
Why would that be?
I suppose you should know, just for your own safety. The biggest cheese for mines around here is hang on, I've got his fucking name somewhere. Is Lord Lazul Renenbach. Him and his kobold clan. So if you're sniffing around any of the mining guilds that are not kobolds, you might find a bit of trouble. There's still a bit of resentment in the air. And at this point, everyone's looking to vent a bit. So for your own safety, just stay out of that kind of quarter. As he looks
Thank
at
you
this,
for the information.
as he looks at this dark shape and a small tip of a nose coming out of a hood.
So, we're new to the area. What's actually going on here? There seems to be some.
Well, didn't you ask around?
We sort of get
The team at the gate should have told you at least.
information that isn't. It was very vague about what's going on, and it's to say that
That's because, and I mean no offense to this, it's an internal affair.
Zil. Yeah.
Know that our king was murdered by the Azael Knights. They claim the throne, it is not theirs. And they're willing to
They're
fight
horrible.
for it and betray our kingdom even while orcs are smashing at the gates.
Yes, we read the nasty.
Yes. As you can see, as he sweeps his hands over at the corpses, other people are taking their opportunity as well.
Terrible, terrible.
So keep your noses clean, stay safe.
You too, friend. You too.
Big gauntleted hand brought up against the chest, and they ride off. And you are left in the clearing with many corpses, many wounds. Droop has not even touched his drink. It's kind of sloshed around his wrist as he keeps shaking. But it's peaceful here. With the corpses. And the blood.
Well, I guess the first order of business is actually checking through the corpses to see if they have anything on them.
Fair enough.
You are finding the pattern that as you pry off helmets and armor, well, what there is of it, these are not your standard elf. I mean, you don't have one for comparison, you just got the half-breed. But their ears are very long, their skin is very hard as well, and you can see, now that the life's gone out of them, there's sort of deep wrinkles and folds in them. There's thick jugular veins and whatnot, and also, of course, the antlers. Those are coming out of their skulls. As for pocket searching, I'll need an investigation from whoever's doing all the rifling.
Hold on, investigation.
There's also the manticore. It doesn't have pockets.
Yeah, of
but
course you jump at that. Yeah.
Zazzle's going to check over the Manticore to see if it's got any spikes left that might be worth something.
It
or any
does.
other bits.
It has 15 spikes left, although getting them out intact might be a little tricky. It'll be a survival roll.
Okay.
As you're rifling through, Rain, you find no coins. They have their armor. They have fingers in pockets. Fingers, ears, a couple of jawbones. There's still quite a few things with flesh on them. You're finding eyeballs just rolling out from their little satchels. And in one of them, the one who was swinging at you the most, there is an intact head inside her pouch. But most of the cheek is missing. You also find 4, I keep track of this, 4 small, like thumb-sized, grey seeds. They
What
are-
race is the head?
Hmm?
What race is the head?
Human.
Oh, okay.
I wonder what would have made a difference. Yeah, it looks like a human male. Looks surprised.
Hmm.
I guess you got turned down.
Is there any way I can investigate the seeds?
I mean, you're not very naturally gifted. You've got a ranger, but he's also not naturally gifted. As you watch as he starts, he jumps on the manticore's tail and just starts pulling on the spikes. A few of them snap. He managed to come away with 5 of them. They are taller than he is.
Actually, I see him crudely just trying to pull them, and I'm like, whatever. I think if he's going to do it that way, I can do it better. Can I offer him assistance?
I will, but I will require a new roll for it. So you just roll once, Zarzul.
Another.
Yeah, another survival.
Okay. Let's see if I can improve this roll.
Yep.
Because worst comes to worst, I can pull him out better than him. Oh.
He gets 5 spikes. You walk over there and you're thinking, wait a minute. I mean, this is kind of funny in a way. You shout a few orders. You know, you get into your leadership roles. You remember they said you were the leader of a mercenary company, and you're doing a damn good job supervising.
No, you don't do. You're doing it all wrong. You're pulling it all wrong. You gotta
Zarzul, of
pull
course,
up,
isn't listening because he's kind of giddy for loot.
Yeah.
And for you, Zarzul, they will work as javelins.
Okay.
Can I do do we want someone who's specialized in nature or survival to check these seeds?
Oh, like the ranger?
Yeah, because you look at the mangled mess of a manticore's tail with broken spikes, some of them lodged back in it. This is the guy.
Dandies. They're good at plants, right? I mean, they were found. You should know something.
Yeah, elves come from seeds. They should know about them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would like to ask, what are you smoking?
Hey, I know nature.
You do. You look at those.
Yeah, I do in fact know that elves come from seeds.
You roll them over in your claws.
Yeah.
You check out the texture. But it's more a feel of them. They're heavy, very heavy and dense. And the color of the grey, you slowly look to the wagon. You just realize that grey looks familiar. And it matches up to the corrupted bit of wood on your wagon.
Oh,
This is
shit.
Spreading.
You get a feeling these might be the seeds of either a blight or or one of the blighted trees itself.
See, I knew it's where elves came from. You said the B word. Knew it.
So that's what you know, Zarzul. You're not really sure if it's... Because, I mean, you know about these things, but you've never really seen their life cycle. You don't know if this will just make a blight, or will it make a whole tree.
Okay. I like that roll, by the way. I got a natural 20 and a natural 1.
Yep, very fitting. The natural 20 represents his knowledge of plants. The 1 represents his knowledge of everything else.
Of course, he has a high knowledge of plants.
So you got 4 of those. They're pretty large in your hands, Zarzul. Aside
I
from
read
that,
stories of a beanstalk once. Maybe if we plant them.
let's see, with 11...
Let's not plant the blight plants.
But for science.
Strong dwarf warrior climbed a beanstalk, slayed giant one.
Yeah, you had good luck with a giant before.
Yeah.
Well, I should probably remake the hut so we can at least finish up our rest.
Yeah, there's still about 5 hours of evening left. And so once more, Cornelius's tiny hut reemerges.
Is that what he calls it?
What do the rest of you do?
Yes.
It's time to go to bed.
Whose watch was this? Is it me and Siegfried?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first watch.
Son of a bitch.
Thank you for the hut, Cornelius.
Yeah, if my watch is over, then I'm going the fuck to bed.
You're welcome. You might have to just use your bedroll because I believe my assistant is not with us at the moment.
Yeah, the inside of the
That's
hut,
fine.
thanks to Droop freaking out, the inside of the hut is entirely unfurnished. On the bright side, his furniture does vanish when the hut vanishes. Droop is just sitting in a corner, which is a little tricky because he can't actually rest against the wall or anything. He's just trying to sit upright, leaning on his book.
I go over to Droop and I sit down and I ask him how he's feeling.
Not good. Like, not the hurt kind, not pain, just not good.
We've all been there the first time. Would you like a hug?
Yes.
I promptly hug him.
He ducks you and hugs Pufflesworth.
I'm okay with that. That works too.
He just brings himself right around Pufflesworth and does not let go.
Aw.
What about the rest of you? Any conversations? Any ruminations?
Everything
I'm-
hurts.
Yeah. Now I know what Siegfried feels like most of the time.
Also, Droop's cup is on the ground, still not drunk.
I'm gonna take this cup. He's not. If he's not gonna drink it, I am, because holy hell, this is everything. It's not gonna help the pain much, but it'll make me feel better.
I mean, you could pour it in the wounds, disinfectant.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends on how strong it is.
So, who was second watch?
I think Zazul was going to be second. What?
It was. Go for it.
We did it, Siegfried. We saved the horses. Good night.
As he gets into bed with him.
I
Both of them
don't even make it to the hut.
Both of them cuddling the cask between them.
Yeah.
Over 2 hours, you do look out the windows now and again, having to jump up because there's no furniture to stand on now. Sometimes you poke your head through the wall just for the experience. What you notice is that the Manticore is getting gnawed on. There's a few rats. They look pretty feral. They're not oversized or anything, but they're gnawing on a little bit. A few birds come down. But generally all is
Should be
quite
okay.
still and quiet.
How many dead rats had in the morning, seeing it was badly poisoned?
Possibly. And then, as the evening closes, you do look to the Manticore once more, and you see a squirrel on its face, pulling the eye out,
No.
and just starting to chew on it.
It's just, can I roll nature on that to see if that's normal?
You can.
Yep.
Could be. You don't have much of a memory of the
Yeah.
time you partied with the squirrels.
Fucked with the squirrels, Zarzul. Gotta change universes, so we can only do that a handful of times.
I'm not sure about this. I might have to ask the rest of the party later on if this is normal behavior for squirrels.
And another one descends on the corpse. Starting to gnaw at the wing. You can see holes getting made through the flesh. A few minutes pass and two
little odd.
more. The grabby little hands have pulled and scratched off the nose.
I'm gonna go out there and say, hello, friends. And try and give...
You now feel a lot of eyes on you. More of them are in front of you. It feels like the whole forest right now is looking at you.
Okay, do I see gleaming eyes all around at me?
No. Because there's no light being
Okay.
cast. There are eyes,
Hello?
definitely. The squirrels are all looking at you, as are the rats that were chewing on the underbelly.
Hello, friends. What can I help with tonight?
The squirrels jump down, as do the rats, and they come towards you in a group.
Do Do I feel hostility from them?
You feel hunger from them. It's all consuming. It actually makes you feel a bit hungry as well. There is no place for aggression.
This is not good.
And then they charge you.
Oh dear.
So let's see here. Yep. Within a few moments, you find yourself utterly covered in rats, squirrels, there's a few voles, a couple of moles as well. And a few even pecking birds. And they're going to attack you.
Awkward.
But they can't get through your armor, through your scales. Luckily, they get a second attack. But still, they can't get through you, but they are swarming you now. They're trying to get at your eyes. They're trying to get at all the soft tissue they can. You quickly have to bring your tongue back as you yelp, as one of the birds gets on your jaw, tries to grab at it. They are frenzied.
Okay.
Really? That's your response? As everything's swarming around you, clawing and biting? Okay.
This is fine. It's...
You do know there's a guy you can run and wake up who has a flamethrower in his hands, right?
Yeah, I'm considering options. One of them, unfortunately, is bad.
Wait, hang on.
Let's do that one.
I forgot they have advantage. I completely forgot about that. So, first one still fails. As does the second. Continue. I'm sorry, but they have blood frenzy.
Okay. I'm going to move... This is really, really bad idea, but never mind. I'm going to move slightly away from the hut, so I'm not in range of it. And then quickly fire my bow at the ground. And use it to cast Erupting Earth.
Now, you are not immune to this spell.
I figured as much.
I just want you to be aware of this.
Yep. There is only a small chance it will kill me.
Okay. Cast your spell.
It was 3d12, I think, from memory.
Is this how we all die?
It's a dex save as well.
No,
isn't
we're
it?
fine. We're absolutely fine.
Yeah, you're going to feel a slight tremble. Zarzul's going to feel a lot. So it's a dex save, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
They don't make it.
Do I make it? That's a
Yeah,
good
do you
question.
make it? Tempted to give him a disadvantage because of this.
I know it's coming.
You don't make
so-
it.
And now watch, he's going to die.
You realize
And we
Wolfgang...
don't know about it.
Wolfgang's good, but he can't stabilize you.
I'm not dead.
Neither are the swarm.
I had a feeling it might be the case.
It's their turn now.
Oh dear.
The second one's a hit. Yep, that's a hit. Luckily, you have destroyed many of them, as huge chunks of sharpened earth erupted around you. You in the cabin, you felt nothing. Because it's magically sealed off. You don't feel any disturbance whatsoever. Zarzul, your world was rocked. And you did it to yourself.
Yep.
So that's 4 damage.
Exactly.
And 16, I think, is a miss.
Yep.
As they continue to swarm and bite and gnaw at you. But they manage to sink their teeth in a little bit.
They has smell good.
No, no one's woken up. They can't hear it.
I know.
No, he's been malgurned.
Ah.
What did he was saying?
Well, what's your next attempt?
Oh no.
You might want to let everybody else know.
He's too far away now.
I was sort of hoping that the earthquake might alert me something is wrong.
Well, here's the funny thing. They're immune to being knocked prone or stunned.
Oh dear.
Because you're taking the force of the shaking, and also just the monster stat block.
I'm going to cast cure wounds on myself.
It's a hard because you try to put your hand on yourself and that's a rat. No, that's a spider. When did that get on there? That's a squirrel. You feel a few bugs mixing in with them as well. You now got 18 HP. You now have a total of 19. They're going to start biting you again.
Yep.
That's a miss. As is that one. They still can't get through your armor.
I'm going to yell, help!
Now.
That won't do any good.
Yep.
I'm going to and run at the house. Just because.
Just because. I mean, there's no
hoping
real
that-
reason why.
I'm hoping that the house will block them and hopefully allow
You
me
can
to
jump
pass.
in through the walls.
Yeah. That's
Exactly, that's my thought. Maybe it'll just knock all them off as I go through.
It does. You emerge in the hut by yourself, slightly chewed on. There's a few small little bits of droppings clinging to you because animals just go over fucking savage. And one squished spider on your chest.
Okay.
It was no longer a living creature at that point.
Okay.
What do you do now,
We're
Zarzul?
gonna
Man
do
of nature?
We're gonna do something about this.
He's like a bizarro Bear Grylls.
You could go and take one of the bombs from Malkern's satchel.
Don't touch my bag of boom. Just could go down.
We may need it because
Fuck the
they're probably
squirrels,
gonna go
Zarzul.
after the horses after they're finished out there. We need to sort of deal with it.
Well, we're all still asleep, so
Yeah, I'm considering options.
Time's ticking. Those
Meanwhile,
horses
the
could be dead any
horses are
moment
slowly
now.
getting eaten.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna wind up with short-legged ponies.
I prod Cornelius to wake him up.
You feel this horrible, evil jab from a monster, and you think, "Oh God!" Oh wait, Zarzul.
What is it?
We may need a flamethrower.
You don't know what that is.
Okay. We may need some fire.
There we go.
A specific amount, location,
Purpose.
application.
Purpose?
On the small woodland creatures that are totally swarming everything.
Just gonna wait for questions in the morning. Where are they?
I take Cornelius's hand and point them in the general direction of the enemy.
Using Cornelius as a gun. What the fuck?
He's half asleep. He won't.
Just take his hands and now do the thing.
It's quite annoying too because he was standing there waiting, but Troop isn't dressing him. No one brought him his boots or his hat. So you just lead him outside the wall?
Making sure he won't get covered in small woodland animals first. Yes, I.
Okay, the hut vanishes. Everyone is on the ground.
And awake.
No, you were sleeping in your bedrolls. You didn't drop.
Oh, okay.
There's now this ferocious chittering and screeching from the squirrels and rats that have reformed. The swarm looks like there's 2 of them now.
I'm just gonna fire off a burning hands at these critters.
You don't see anything.
Oh, right.
It's
can't
pitch
see
blackness. I mean, you can aim in a direction, but I'm gonna need a perception check to see if you even get close.
Nice,
Zarzul's
nice
leading you,
PO.
at least. But you have to pull your hand for in order to do the gesture.
Right, well then I guess I'm going to just have... No, wait, actually I have my lamp.
You got your lamp but no trousers.
Yeah.
I mean, think about this. What does Cornelius have on him when he's asleep?
Yeah, probably just the... Well, depending on where he is, but yeah, in this...
And it was that day we found out he sleeps naked.
No, in the long johns.
No.
Monogrammed.
Just like a long, sleeping robe.
It's the only time he
Zarzul
wears
is
a robe.
becoming suspicious that these aren't actually squirrels.
Well, first of all, I'm going to have to see something, so I'm going to have to start shoving dancing lights all over the place.
It lights up. I'm gonna say, let's see here. Siegfried and Malgern, you guys get the check if you get woken up by the lights.
So what would this be?
That'll be perception, because you're both pretty injured, and any kind of disturbance is going to be a pain.
Okay. I think I'm awake.
You're both awake. Siegfried, you were looking out, of course, because you never look into a room, you look outside a room. So you could see a fucking swarm of chittering rats and squirrels and other small woodland creatures that are frenzied with bloodlust.
Now he has a new phobia.
Mechanically, though, there's only 2 swarms.
Why?
So, they swarm Zarzul. Well, one of them swarms Zarzul. That's 1 hit they do. And they've actually
The
got their
entertainment, yeah. How funny.
they got reinforcements, so that's 5 damage on Zarzul. The other pack, of course. Cornelius, you didn't lose any health, did you?
Nope.
Okay. They don't have advantage against you. But a 15 still hits, I think.
Nope.
Okay.
Because I had mage armor when I started out the combat, and that lasts for 8 hours.
It
and
does.
Still got the...
But you
And
are,
still
however,
got-
covered in vermin. They are crawling
That is
all
a
over
bummer.
you.
And I can still do my shield spell, so...
Oh no, they can still climb over you.
Yeah, but I'm still not taking any damage.
Yep. And you just look, you look at your hands as things crawl all over them. You look at Zarzul, who is crawling in the same amount. He did this to you. They weren't going to get inside your tiny hut at any point.
And I just tell him to stay close to me, and I just point the hands to make burning hands just over him and myself.
Go for it.
Because I can shape the spell so we don't actually take any damage.
I'm just remembering, this never happened in mercenary camp. Why did I?
You can. Let's see here, 2d20. Oh yeah, yeah. You basically consume half of the total creatures that are scrabbling around you. I'm gonna let Siegfried have a go now. Siegfried, you watched as this horrible, vicious, chittering swarm walk towards Cornelius and Zarzul, not you. You're still in your
I
bedroll.
pull the blanket over my head and say it's not real, it's not happening.
Okay, Malgern, it's your turn.
All right.
You roll over and you look and you see Cornelius and Zarzul covered in vermin. Also, you're now outdoors.
I'm not even. I'm not even. I'm awake, but I'm still drowsy. I just see a swarm of vermin. I'm just gonna instinctively reach for the bag of boom. I don't have time for this shit. I'm
Do you
tired.
at least sit up in the bed? Or do you just throw it on your back?
Fuck it. I'm just gonna throw it on my back.
Alright.
Uh,
Disadvantage, but go ahead.
Yeah,
That's still a
that's
hit.
what I figured. Yeah.
So I think, let's see. Let's amp it up. Okay, yeah.
I ain't got time to deal with this shit. I'm tired.
12 damage. Cornelius, Zarzul, you're covered in bugs and vermin. Squirrels are trying to scratch at your eyes and your tongue. And then you hear... Dum, dum, dum. You look down and see this small black object refusing to fuse, sitting on the black scorched earth between you two. Boom! That's 6 damage to the pair of you.
It'll take care of the problem. I'm not sure what the problem is, but I'm just gonna indiscriminately.
But the swarm on Cornelius is now dead, and they are just animals. They are blackened and cindered. There's still a few clinging to Zarzul. They managed to climb up.
And before any of this happens, I've just hit the pillow again.
Of course, importantly, all of you fuckers are awake now.
Yep.
That was an explosion.
I'm trying to go back to bed. I want to make it well known. I don't give a shit. It's just like fuck.
I'll give Castalia. It's your turn now.
alright.
Don't know which way you were facing, over in or out. But there is this spectacle going on. Zarzul has a head covered in vermin.
Alright. I woke up not expecting this. I guess first of all I'd have to climb out of my bedroll and stand. How much motion is that?
That'll be half your movement if you really want to. I mean, it's warm in there.
Yeah.
It's also kind of soggy, but you know.
Well, I don't really notice the size.
Yep.
Alright, and about how far away is the chitter?
Oh, within range of everything. Like, they just walked
Okay,
about...
so-
They only walked about 5 or 10 feet.
Well then, I'm gonna just walk forward and hit some vermin. Web.
Zarzul, you watch as Castalia gets out of her bedroll and whatever she wears at night, and she's walking towards you. She pulls off a clump of moss from her side, unfurls the whip that you've seen tear men apart, brings it up in her arm and is about to bring it down on your head. You hope she's got a good aim.
Yep.
Worst part is I don't really have anything that can pick between friend or foe. And I don't think making a big noise would...
No, a pretty big noise happened. They're still on him.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
I ain't
here's
got
hoping.
time for this shit.
Luckily, Zarzul, she's a good aim. You feel as if your snout is shorter by an inch now. You felt yourself clench up and tighten, and you are now free of vermin. She managed to shear through a couple of them. There's bits of squirrel all around you. And the rest were knocked off by the air pressure. You are fine now. There's no more swarms.
Okay.
There's a little bit
Worried about
of
what caused
murky
it.
water sort of clinging to your snout.
Yeah. How are the horses looking at this point?
Spooked. But they haven't been nibbled.
Okay.
It seemed they were attracted to the blood. And there was more pouring out of
Okay.
you than there was from the horses.
Yep, sounds about right. Sorry for the interruption of sleep, guys.
Rain,
I'm
you can
already,
roll over
I'm
in
already
bed
back
and
asleep.
chip in.
Yeah, Malgrin is already back asleep, so.
What the
Fine.
fuck?
I'm satisfied that my bag of booms solved the problem. I don't care what else happened, and I'm already asleep.
What in the nine hells just happened?
Shh, I need to concentrate as I sit down and begin the ritual once more. For the third time this night.
So, third watch. Zarzul, you don't see anything else come out. Luckily, you keep a fucking close eye. You also look across at Wolfgang, who is in your bedroll.
Yep.
So, who's third watch?
Don't you, Arena? There's a cat in my bedroll.
So, who's third watch?
I'm awake, so I'll already take it.
Yeah, I'm. There's no point in me. Yeah.
I'll need
We
We still
perception.
have one more watch after this.
Yep.
But it wasn't mine, so.
Yeah, obviously the last one would be Cornelius.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to get caught out in the bed again. So, perception from the two of you as you walk around the hut, glancing out the window, sometimes poking outside.
I'm perceptive.
I am not.
But what you do notice is that, man, that just looking through the darkness, that manticore looks creepy as fuck. Like, the squirrels did not make a tidy job of getting the eyes out. They've pulled apart the eyelids. It's just jaws hanging slack. There's all kinds of gashes and gnaws in its face now. And then you watch as it gets up.
What?
Slowly
I looked for a
rises to
cleric
its feet.
I looked for a cleric who specializes in making dead things return dead. Not in my head.
Guys, we have an undead man.
To majorly wake up everybody.
Oh, I'm not
No,
playing this game.
No, this isn't my problem.
Son of a bitch!
They're-
For the love of Morgan, God.
Warford alone. But here's the thing, Rain, as you call it out, it slumps back down.
False alarm, it apparently killed itself again.
How far is she from me?
Very far.
How far?
At most 10 feet.
Yeah, within 10 feet.
Alright. I'm gonna non-lethally throw my tosser in her direction.
If I dodge, will it go outside?
And I'm dead
No.
serious about this.
It's not going outside. Nothing comes in, nothing comes out.
That's not a hit, though.
It's not a hit,
No, it's not.
but there is this... Ugh. As from his bedroll, he throws the tosser, and
Yeah,
it's just...
'cause I've already used the bomb, and it's just like...
It's
oh,
about 7
fuck's
foot
sake.
wide of Rain, but you get the idea it was definitely at her and not at Castalia.
And then it just magically appears next to my bed.
Yep, it almost falls onto Siegfried's head, but vanishes beforehand.
And
Oh,
now I looked through the windows at the elf corpses we left behind. Are those standing?
The elf corpses are how they were.
Well, that's good.
Do you think it had something to do with that whatever the heck was going on that made the big boom?
No, it was
You mean
probably all
me?
of us.
It's like-
Were we dealing with zombie vermin that now infected the manticore?
No. I mean,
that's what I'm thinking.
you saw the animals up close. They were real, they were living. They were frenzied, though.
Okay.
You know that, at least. You don't know what any of them
Find
were.
those seeds in the elf pockets, though?
I mean, Zarzul, I think, has them currently.
Yeah.
Weren't they connected with the undead?
Yeah, they were making probably that blight that was around the Reprenders was.
I guess the source is still out there then.
Probably the same ones that are involved with all of this nonsense.
And as you look back
That's
at
why I
the
said they're still out there.
as you look back at the Manticore, the head is slightly turned to one side, and the face is pulled back in a wide smile.
Oh.
Oh, goody.
Still empty-eyed, still ruined and dead. It's not standing up, it's just the head's rocked to one side.
I think we need to keep a close watch on that.
Does the smile look familiar? Like
I mean,
that it looks like one on the head of a porcelain doll?
You know, a little bit.
I
Although
don't connect
only
it.
Rain's seen it.
No, remember,
Oh, Castelli
The
was there to
dwarf
see it in
scene. I saw it.
zombie? Yeah,
no, the dwarf saw it,
Yeah.
not her.
Yeah, I saw it.
yes, it's
I-
a
Well-
very wide smile.
Well, now Gurn's gonna have a wonderful morning. He sees that.
He's not gonna get up.
I am determined to stay down if I haven't made that obvious. People,
Uh,
I thought
Well, at least we
mercenaries
should
should be
tell them
obnoxious,
first.
but damn.
you know, we
Yeah,
really should go out and deal with
I'm
Cornelius
happy to wait
outside.
until the.
He can give it a once
I-
over.
I'm happy to wait until the morning, because then we've at least got sunlight, and I want to rest.
it. Yeah, but the thing is, as soon as this hut goes away, that thing is out there still.
I will be prepared. Because the hut's not going to go away the second we wake up.
Or is it?
No, because we've remade it 3 times.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah, just
last
let it
longer
sink
than
in for a
morning.
minute. 3 times.
Yeah.
It's just-
And as you continue to keep watch, and I'm assuming you're keeping focused on the Manticore,
Well, I'm watching everything, assuming that Castalia's got the Manticore.
Yeah, I've got the manacle.
you don't see any further change to it. And your shift is over. Leaving the man who had to squat and cast this fucking house 3 times tonight. Still with his glowing protection on that's seeping through the blanket.
And as I position myself at the windows, wishing that I had a chair, I just realized I can't see shit outside the house.
And you can't cast light outside it either.
At least let Cornelius know about
Hey,
So it's not-
actually,
Oh, that's
hold on.
great.
Oh,
You tell
that's
him,
there.
this thing got up and moved and now it's smiling at us and he sits down beside a pitch black window.
Okay, now actually, I got something that might work. I'm going to pop outside, and I
And
don't
he's
want
gonna
to
lock the door behind you.
Alright,
As
what
you
we could do is I could pop outside and go over to a rock near the Manticore and cast light on it, so
You
that it
could.
lights up the Manticore.
Are you going to?
I look at Castalia and say, "Okay, if we're gonna do this, I want somebody out there to make sure it doesn't eat me."
I like how she said if we're gonna do this when it was all her own idea.
Otherwise, the horse might become lunch, and we'll never know because he can't hear or see it.
I can probably hear it, but I will probably have difficulty seeing it.
No, doesn't sound not enter as well.
Oh, like that, just...
Uh.
It's just that if someone is standing from far away and yelling, it still counts like if there's a wooden wall in the way. I don't think it says anything about the sound not being able to penetrate.
So is anybody willing to go out with me, or...
There's only the devil with you.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm referring to. We don't have to get too close, just close enough.
We really should just deal with it. I mean,
Are you sure you want to deal with it on our own?
I'm pretty sure they'd be willing to help.
Then let's
Such
wake
a
him up
endeavor.
again. You get to do it this time, though. I don't need another tosser.
Very well.
Siegfried, you open your eyes, you're being rocked awake, and you see a red-skinned devil with gold eyes staring at you.
It is
Oh,
time.
go away.
There's an undead manicore out. We really should deal with that.
What,
Talk to the
what do we
ranger.
say to death, Siegfried?
We say, yes, please, let it end. I've been waiting for fucking days.
Talk to the ranger. He's the one to deal with undead.
Well, he's whimpered his response.
Well, then I'm going to Zarzul.
I mean, this is all his fault to begin
You
with.
find
right?
him on the floor beside his bedroll, which is filled by a wolf.
Zarzul, the manticore has apparently returned to life as the undead. Would you be willing to aid us in slaying it?
Yeah, skill. What? Yeah. And starts sort of sleepily heading out of the hut.
As you just walk through the wall, not even checking the windows, you can see an indistinct humanoid figure holding the head of a manticore. It's large, it's a good 2 feet taller than Cornelius.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very broad.
No. Well, I've gone out with him, I will point out.
You don't see it.
Okay, so all I see is the manticore.
All you see is the smiling manticore.
Who's the dude?
What
What
dude?
dude?
The one holding the manticore head.
I don't see one.
You do see the manticore head fall as the indistinct human figure lets go of it and stands upright. You realize it's even taller than you thought. And it's looking right at you, Zarzul.
Hello, friend.
It's now walking towards you, Zarzul.
Yeah.
Slow, heavy steps. No sound, there's no disturbance that can be seen from the other two perspectives. You're watching as its feet just go through grass, not stepping on them.
One of these shadow things again.
Again?
These are the things that were on the stairs. Remember I told you about them?
Oh, yes.
No, Zarzul, you saw those. They were skinny, long-limbed humanoids. This looks like it could
Okay.
snap you in two.
This is a bigger one. Does it look sort of the same sort of thing?
No, the arms are much broader. They're not elongated. And there's a hunch to the
No,
back.
Meaning, does it look like it's the same sort of state, as it were, the shadow?
No, actually, with them, they barely existed against the darkness. This one, there is a flicker. It's more like you're seeing a flame sort of get blown by the wind. And it's just sort of filling an outline. So it looks
Strange.
different in your vision.
Hello, friend.
And then it turns and walks upwards into the north of the forest.
Strange, you could not see that thing?
No.
Nope.
I wonder why I can see it.
So that's probably why the manticore was moving.
Yes.
Is it still there?
No, it's headed off north.
Yeah, you do notice when it goes past the sort of range of your vision, it is gone. Unlike with the other figures, which you could see beyond the 60 feet.
Interesting. I'm gonna do a quick search for undead just because people have been saying there's undead around.
Okay. You detect undead to the northwest and the west. They're very distant, just on the edge of your kind of senses. You do feel zombies, you feel skeletons, you feel a bodak. That's in the west.
Ugh.
You feel a lot of them.
I let Rain and Castalia know what undead are out there and where and basically how far away. So this isn't an this is something else.
Yeah, there's nothing you're getting from the manticore.
Hmm.
Well,
Well,
at least
eventually
the
we're going to have to deal
presentation.
with the Bojack.
I guess we'll discuss this with the others at breakfast.
Yes. Now's bedtime.
Again.
Yeah. Lazo wanders into a house and collapses next to
Wolfgang has a squirrel dream and he drags the kobold in.
I go to bed with Popworth. Unless
Castalia, you
Droop
go...
wanted to sleep with Pufflesworth.
No, he's back in his corner. And Castalia, you go back to your puddle.
And I was going to see if Droop was still up.
Ah.
And I'm guessing I've got to have to do a perception with a disadvantage.
He's a little bit awake.
You holding up okay, Droop?
Yes. I think I don't know what this is.
Well, what does it feel like?
I don't feel like I helped.
But you did help.
They all say that, but I feel like I did something real bad. Feel like I shouldn't have done that. It was when I did the pike on the spiders and the hydra. That felt like I was helping. But she screamed really loud, and I don't like hearing that.
But she also knocked Siegfried to the ground. She hurt him really badly.
Yeah, it's just I don't think I had to hurt her badly.
I placed my hand on his shoulder. Sometimes we have to use more than we want.
Okay.
It is what you use the Force.
Yep.
I imagine the Emperor's the theme going in the background.
This is the devil telling him to do this, remember? She's putting his hand on the shoulder just to squash the angel sitting on it. I don't think I'm going to use that spell for a while.
Understandable. Just try and get some sleep.
I will. Good night, Talia. Castalia.
Good night, Drew.
Inspiration to the tiefling. I think she already has it, though.
Not sure. I did. I completely forgot about it.
And Cornelius, you look out
Yes,
there.
I do.
You see nothing. You decide that's useless, so you look around your party and you take in the people you've been traveling with now for over a fortnight. Wow, over a fortnight. It's been more than a few days. These people. But the sun begins to rise, And you take your first opportunity to look outside and see there's the manticore corpse, there's the elven corpses, and the horses are all still there. So is the
Okay, you
mound
did
of
say that.
charred woodland critter bodies. It looks
Well, I
like
guess
everything's
breakfast-
okay. Sorry.
Guess breakfast is secured for Wolfgang.
And we will get to that next week. For we have hit our 3 hours. Slightly over, in fact. Anyone got issues with next week?
Possibly.
Yeah, we'll have to work that out.
I should be fine. I should also not have. I should be even more active.
Good. How about from the brothers?
Should be fine.
next week.
Yep. And you're fine, Scotch?
I think so.
Okay. So yeah, we should be back next week with another episode of Rescue at Raxis. The party may actually leave this spot next time. Didn't think that fight was going to last that long. I may have to rejig some things.
Rescue at Raxis. The devil made me do it.
Yep. And now to hit the button that says stop stream.